We're live.
Yeah.
Well, give it a minute. Can you hear me better with the headphones on at least?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. Hopefully you can hear me.
I hear you much better with the headphones on.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, you're coming in real clear the whole time, though.
Oh,
The whole
good.
time.
Oh, good. Yeah, we had this last time with Ride-On where his mic wouldn't come through clearly for some reason. So it
I
must
mean,
be
it
on
was
my end for some reason.
it was probably Ride-On's fault, to be honest with you.
Dude, I blame that guy for everything. Like,
I
my string of
agree.
bad luck. Like, look at
The
that
nerve
dark
of
ride he
him.
pulled.
Yeah,
Oh,
the nerve of him to just not even just beat you. He blew you out of the water. I was embarrassed for
on my
you
own stream.
on your own stream. It was rough.
Yeah. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
I still haven't recovered from it. I'll probably never show my face.
Yeah, no, I went and bought a Ride-On plushie, and I stabbed pins into it now.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah. Just hoping the
Hey.
voodoo effect reaches him.
Yeah. Hey, so real quick, welcome in everybody, and check out my Discord. We're giving this away, and we're
Whoa.
sending it sealed. That's right. You get whoever wins this. This is all yours. League box, battle box. So $60 Canadian value. It's all yours. Join the Discord giveaway. Incentive to join my Discord.
Sweet.
Yeah, not too bad. It's nothing crazy. I know, like a lot of collectors don't, or scalpers don't want them because there's no, packs in there. But I figured for somebody who's collecting, it'd be a perfect little sealed collection.
Definitely,
especially if you're getting it free.
100%. I was about to say that's the big thing, man, because there's just no finding any Pokemon cards anywhere, I feel.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of though, like look at this crazy find I found on Amazon. I grabbed the last two.
Really?
I paid $70 Canadian for that, so like 50, 60, $55 American, something like that.
Okay, so perfect because those tins usually are about 20 to $25.
Yeah.
So
not too bad. I got them basically MSRP, so I was pretty stoked about that. This promo we're gonna send to Yuna for her birthday. From Christina and Yuna.
So, that's really nice.
Yeah, they offered to buy it off of me, but I was like, well, I already have the promo, so you can have the promo.
That was actually going to be one of my points to talk about today. I was hoping we'd get to talk about just the state of the hobby in general. The fact that you have to say, like, yes, I got it near MSRP is like 2 years ago when we started the channel. It was crazy. I used to get $2 Obsidian Flames packs from Best Buy.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, like $2. Every now and then there would be $3, sometimes $4. But it was never like, oh my goodness, I'll never be able to find Pokemon cards.
Yeah. Well, like I crapped my pants when my brother told me he was giving this to the channel. I mean, it's almost $200 Canadian or something like that.
Wow.
And that's insane. He's like, well, I picked it up for $40.
Yeah. And that does play a role, especially when we started the giveaways. I think we were, we're putting cards like this in the hitbox, right?
Yeah.
And some people are like, oh, that's a $40 card, $50 card, whatever it is now. I'm sure it went up because everything is. Yep. But to us, we pulled this out of a pack. So I mean, it's honestly
a Pokemon
50-cent card for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really I try to stay away from thinking of things as market value. And it just kind of makes the whole experience enjoyable, giving stuff away and all that type of, things that we do.
Well, that's it, right? Like, for me too, let's not lie, like a little bit, it's about the value, having something of value. But to be honest, for me, it's the collecting and the community. Like the reason why I started collecting
Yeah.
when I was a kid was because it was something me and my dad could do together.
Yep.
Um, and now it's kind of like I started collecting because of the awesome community, your awesome community, actually. So
And that
like
is
Kidio game, you inspired me to get back into this because I seen like you and your son collecting together, and I was like,
uh-huh.
oh, that's awesome. And
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 it,
and just the community there, and it was like,
yep.
oh, I got to get into some of that. I never planned to do this, what I'm doing now, but
Yeah, yeah. That
I mean,
that's
I thought I
that's
was just
kind
gonna
of
do cats.
what's up, Red? What's up, Pokey Um, yeah, man. I think that's so reminiscent of my memory. When Pokemon first came out, um, every Friday, my dad would after school he would take me to my cousin's house. I used to spend the night at my cousin's house every weekend.
Me
So
too. Me
he
too. Yeah.
he would take me down to my cousin's house, and on Saturday, when he'd go, pick me up to bring me home, whatever, he would always, if I had a good week at school, he would stop by a local card shop that was really close to my aunt's house right there. And he would buy me a pack or two, just depending on where we were kind of financially or whatever. He'd always try
Yeah.
to spring for the two, even though I'm pretty sure he probably always couldn't. But, he did
Hmm.
what he could to make me enjoy something that I enjoy, just kind of keeping me going with it. And yeah, I was there from the beginning, man. I was there from base set and fossil and jungle and all that stuff. I had no
Yeah.
clue what collecting was, by the way.
No.
I just wanted to collect one of each Pokemon, like the first 151, because that's what it was when I first started collecting.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
And I had no clue what a master set was. I mean, if
No.
I would have probably taken better care of my cards, but I did not. I just didn't.
Oh, absolutely. Like me and my friends used to play this game that my dad taught me, where we'd like you put these hockey cards. We did it with hockey cards when we were young, and then it became Pokemon cards. But
Uh huh.
you'd put these hockey cards kind of like leaned up like this against a wall, right?
Right.
And then you'd throw cards at them from across the room. And if you knocked it over, you won those cards, right? And whatever card was
Nice.
on top of it.
Nice.
And so we had dented edges and stuff, but it's like I got a base set hollow nine tails playing that
Yeah,
game, you know?
that's what it's about, man.
And I guarantee you some kids did that with Charizards and stuff, right? Just not even thinking because when you're a kid,
Yeah.
you who cares about the money anyway? You're just enjoying the toy.
No, you're 100% correct. I used to collect Charizards because, like I said, Charizard has always been my favorite Pokemon. That's why I defend it so
Yeah.
viciously against Brian. But it's always been, and I'm 37 years old, man. And this started when I was like 9 or 10. So
Yeah.
Charizard from the get go, it's a dragon. It's a dragon that breathes fire. I mean, come on, what else do you want?
Yeah. No
Um,
kidding.
But there were times where I literally traded Charizards because I would also hoard them as much as I could because I like Charizard, not because I knew there was any value to it or anything. But I would
Exactly.
trade
Yeah.
a Charizard for a card I didn't have. So maybe I'd get like a freaking hollow Clefairy in return, but I didn't care because it was a card that I didn't have. I didn't care about the value difference between the two cards. It was just collecting. It was just fun to get stuff you didn't have.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that was like that's what it should be about. And like imagine being a kid now. There's I mean, think about
Yeah,
your dad could
horrible.
barely afford two packs sometimes, right? And it's
Hmm.
like imagine nowadays you're basically sorry, son. And that's why I think it's awesome that you and Kitty are given to the community the way that you are. You're
Hmm.
allowing those kids to get into that game too without feeling like my family's too poor to play
Right.
freaking Pokemon.
Right, 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 because
Yeah. And I mean
that's
it's
where
not
we're
even
at.
just the card games. It's the video games. Like if you want any of the old video games, they're through the roof expensive.
Yes, yeah, they are. I
I
will
just
say
bought sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I do know that Nintendo also owns stakes in Pokemon cards, and
Yeah,
Nintendo seems to be one of the biggest contributors to trying to solve scalper problems. Um,
true.
so and this is me reading articles, I also know, Nintendo's done a really, really good job with whatever they released on the Switch. Kideo just, brings it to me. He's like, "Oh, have you ever played this game?" Apparently, I got some online thing for him where he has access to Game Boy games, GameCube games,
Yes.
older games. So now he has access to these games the way that we played them. And obviously, you guys have seen him struggle, playing Fire Red because he's not used to the old mechanics. He's used to the new ones, and it's just a treat, man. It's just a breath of fresh air that he can actually play the games that I played.
Oh, absolutely. Because I mean, if you were to go out and buy those games, they're a lot more expensive
Yeah.
than the monthly
Yes.
price that you're paying.
Yes. If you're looking for that
So I
cartridge, oh my gosh.
I will definitely say that there was a while there where I was rooting for Xbox because of their their arcade library, and then PlayStation 5 started doing it, and yeah, I think it was 5, maybe 4, but they started doing
Maybe
it,
for
and
you.
their arcade system was actually better. So then I
Mhm.
slowly was like, I don't know, maybe I'll switch to the PS5 because there's more value in it. But then they went downhill too. So it was just a gotcha gimmick to like, okay, we're gonna pump out some good games at the start to make people interested in this program.
Yeah.
And now I find myself not playing any of the games that I'm getting for free.
Right, right,
Whereas
right, right.
with Nintendo, I will say that that's their thing is they only put out good games, at least their Nintendo games.
Mhm.
They're only good games. They're a little overpriced, I think, for what they are, but they still have that old school mentality of the Nintendo seal of approval, where
Yep.
at least you're getting a finished, polished game.
Yep.
And now that hasn't been true with a couple of games like Scarlet Violet Pokemon. That game came out in a trash state, but for the
Mhm.
most part, they have a pretty good record.
Yeah, they do. They really do. And just reading articles that they're the ones kind of trying to guide the Pokemon company to figuring out a solution for scalping. It's huge. And I don't know, maybe it's part of the explanation why they just released 3 small sets in a row. Like that's kind of unheard of. But
Well, and especially when you look at the stats of uh like how many packs are available still, like the scalpers
yeah,
could not make money on them.
right, right. So yeah, man, I don't know. And I know there's a third factory that's going to be opened. I mean, it is what it is right now, and it's tough to kind of navigate through it. And there are things that can be done. I've shared my opinions on streams before. There are things that can be done. But and like Ryan just I don't know if you see the chat, literally
Yeah.
cut the wrapping so you can't resell, right? Like that's literally it. Like,
Yeah, but I did bring up a point in a stream that I had with Ride on there where we were talking about this exact thing.
mhm,
And my thoughts on it are yes, it's good. I think
mhm.
it is good, but it also has its downsides where if scalpers do get a hold of things, now they're the only people with sealed product.
Right,
So how
right,
is
right.
that going to affect that price, right?
That's true. So, and then I don't know if you were around when we were talking
Siegfried,
about this.
welcome in.
Yeah, welcome
Yep.
in, Siegfried. Um, vendors being one of my biggest, just kind of. So I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday. He pops on my stream every now and then. His name is Oski. Um,
Yeah, I've seen him around.
he, he's like, hey, I went to this card show, and he's like, here's the crazy thing. About half of the vendors there had a little display, He's like, he's like, I swear, 15 cards tops. Most of them being in slabs, right? Like, okay. The rest of their inventory, they had a ton. Each one of them had tons and tons of sealed product. So there needs
Wow.
to be some sort of rule where you can't sell like modern sets at card shows. And I know I've said
Yeah.
that before because that
No, I
means I
think
can go wait at Walmart, take it all, turn around and make a huge profit from it, and that's crazy.
yep. I think it should be um I can't remember where it was, but with video games, some
Mhm.
country had a law where you could not resell a video game unless you took the plastic off of it,
Oh,
right?
nice.
Unsealed it. So you have to sell it as a resold product. And so I think that would be a better way. Whereas if it's literally illegal to sell it wrapped. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's reselling or whatever. So
Yes.
like if you buy like a 6 pack of Coke, right? As a company, you can't resell those as individual Coke. They literally say on them, not for individual resale.
Yep.
So if we could do that, you know, type of thing where we could, at least at shows, at the very least at shows, we're
Mhm,
not going to
mhm.
allow sealed product in here unless it's 20 years or older.
Yeah.
You know, something like
Yeah.
that. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm going to shows and seeing like Magic the Gathering, even like some of their secret layers. They sold on the site for $40 for a secret layer box, and they were reselling a month later at the card shows for $150 each.
That's
Or like these. These are literally in showcase in my city for $150 a box. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
$150 a box. I'm like, are you joking me? I bought those for I bought one of them 30 bucks Canadian in the store.
Mhm.
And it's like literally a week later, go to pick up more. They were out, so I went to another store, a resale store, thinking, oh, I'll probably pay double. No, they want triple, well, over triple the price. It's like, holy, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's something else. Now, I don't know where the fairness would come in because, like, for instance, I don't like I believe Brian has a fairly easy time finding product. So,
Yeah,
like, where there's got to be also, I guess, a balance even for those people because just because we can't find product, why should we affect the market that he lives in? He lives in, I guess, a smaller town, maybe less populated, to where he can
yeah,
actually find some stuff. So I do believe, like, there's times where I'm thinking about it. I'm so frustrated. I'm thinking of my situation, living in one of the largest cities in the United States and just having no shot, basically, to
yeah.
go to a store unless I camp out, which is 100% not going to happen
Well, see,
ever.
that's part of the problem with where I live too, is I live right outside, like a 30-minute boat ride, uh,
Hmm.
30-minute walk on boat ride, or a 2 hour car boat ride from the
Hmm.
mainland, where the one of the biggest, I think, second or third biggest uh, city in Canada is right there. And so the scalpers, as soon as they run out in Vancouver, they're all over here, or they
Yeah.
have contacts here that send it over to them. So thankfully, with these last three small releases, the scalpers have been getting effed over. So I've been able
Yeah.
to get some at MSRP at the shop. This is the
Yeah.
first time I've ever seen them in the wild here.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're having trouble reselling because, like, for
Yep.
instance, myself, I didn't rip like a crazy amount of perfect order, and I have
Hmm.
perfect order mastered. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like the collectors are getting their master sets because these sets are so small, and there's no need to buy from the scalpers anymore. I got my master set. I'm
Yep.
not gonna, rip for the sake of just or I'm not gonna buy over MSRP for the sake of ripping. Whenever I have already
Exactly.
mastered that, I can move on to something else.
Yeah. And I think that's maybe even the best way to go about it is
Mhm.
more smaller sets.
Yeah.
And like you say, production is increasing too. So I think that'll drive availability is the biggest factor for pricing, right? So
Mhm.
supply and demand,
Mhm.
right?
Yep. Supply and
So
demand.
we hope that if the supply could double, or even half as much, like half again as much, I think we'd be
Yeah.
in a way better position than we are now. Hey chat, sorry we're all ignoring you. We're talking to ourselves, so just like
Yeah,
talk
we
to
are. And
yourselves.
I see Ryan was mentioning, like, he's like finding field product is like hitting the lotto, and it does feel like that, and it
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't feel like that, and it's crazy. And
No.
how's it going, Hair,
There's
Siegfried? If you
Siegfried.
don't know, I'm the one talking. I'm the one talking. So Kidio Game is I'm the handsome dad from that channel. Um, so nice to meet you, and yeah, we would love it if you subbed up to us. We rip and we do giveaways, and yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and if you guys are new here, check out my Discord, hop in, and we're giving this League Battle deck away sealed. This will be sent to you sealed. So
Oh
make sure
man,
you join
oh
in.
man.
Hideo, get in on
So
that.
I know I need to join the Discord. I was having a crisis with Discord, just because I have so many of them, and like there's so
I
many
know.
alerts coming in constantly. So
Drives me nuts,
I was
Daddy-O.
like, yeah, yeah, trying to weed out some of the Discords and stuff. But yeah, no, I need to get back to it. My big thing is I don't collect sealed. So everything I have, I plan on
Mhm.
ripping, or I intend to have Kideo rip at some point. But
Well,
I
hey,
am
this would make a pretty good deck for somebody at school.
100%. And that's exactly what I was thinking, because we towards the end of the school year, we've given away enough Pokemon cards in our community to where I was
Yeah,
able to start a club. So I have to learn how to play basically, but
let's
I was
go.
able to start a trading club for recess. So kids would meet me at these picnic tables that we have out on the playground, and so they were able to sit there and trade. And I'm telling you, they made the most
Thanks,
unfair trades
Siegfried.
with each other, but they
Yeah.
didn't care. They didn't
Yeah,
care because they're not worried about the value. They just see a card that they want, and they're
yeah.
trying to figure out, what does my friend want for it, and they just do it. And that's what this should be about, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think that's sometimes parents ruin it by saying, "Oh, this card is valuable." It's like comic books back when we were kids, and they'd be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, we got to put this in a sleeve. This is going to be worth something someday." And it's like,
Don't read
well, I
it.
got to read it once. I
Yeah.
got to read it once, or maybe not at all, and you sleeved it up. Like,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
took the fun out of it,
Yeah, he did.
right? I don't
Yeah, that
care about the value of it. I care about how much fun I can have with it.
100%, 100%.
So sometimes as adults, we see dollar signs and we're like, "Oh, I gotta keep that safe." It's like, well, you bought it so you could have fun with it. Why don't you let them have
Mhm.
fun with it?
You bought it so you can read it. Yes,
Yeah,
100%, 100%. But yeah, that's awesome that we started talking about this. I literally had like a little card of like stuff we should talk about if I need to
yeah.
come up with something. And
Well,
state of the hobby is number one.
that's yeah, and that's kind of why I sent you that list of stuff. It was more a guideline, like this might be some stuff we get into, but really I wanted it to be more like this, where we're just chatting and vibing and seeing what happens. Do a little
Yeah.
pack battle at the end.
Yes, yes, and hopefully we get some of our regulars in here. Feel free to ask questions. There's no Kideo around today, so you may get a little more loose Daddio game.
Oh, oh, wow.
Right, 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 right.
E- Everybody come in for that alone.
Did we go with? Did we decide perfect order? Was that the one we were going with?
Well, I was only able to get some Chaos Rising.
Chaos. I mean, I can go chaos.
Cool.
I can go
Well,
chaos.
Chaos it is then.
Let
I
me let
was
me
able to get some of that. Check these out.
let's
I got
see.
these at MSRP too. I could not believe it.
That is actually great to hear. Let's see what do I
Yeah, so I
got here.
got three blister packs. So, and I'll giving away the promos from those.
Love to hear it, man. Let's see.
You guys are great background noise for me. Glad you're
Nick, Nick.
on Rips. Hey, nice to see you, Nick. I always appreciate you popping in, lurking, whatever you do. It all helps. It all helps. Sorry we're ignoring you, Ryan. Connections for days, 100%.
Let's see. These are the ones I had lined up for the next stream. I'll
Looks
just
like you'll
go
be opening some perfect
top
order,
five.
huh?
Perfect order. Now I'll be ripping for the stream. I'll probably rip into a Pokemon Center ETB just to get those packs
Woo!
out of there.
Wow.
Which is one of those things you're not supposed to do, right? You're not supposed to
Yep.
rip the valuable stuff. But no, man. I mean, what is this hobby
Yeah.
for? We're here to rip packs and collect cards, and I have a lot of cards I'm
Yeah.
missing from the set. So I want them.
Well, I have a lot of people tell me too, like, dude, why are you buying these boxes and ripping them on stream? Like those are like I'm like, yeah, because I want the promo that's in them.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna let it sit on my shelf and stare at it. I gotta see what's in there.
100%.
All right. I'm
100%.
excited to see what's in there. That's the joy of this for me is opening packs because I don't know what's in them.
Yep.
So it's
That
like
is it.
same thing with like I don't look into sets before I buy them because I don't want to know what's in there. Because if I pull something crazy, I want to be blown away.
Yeah.
So
I
generally, I
I
know what the chase is because somebody's spoiled that right off the go. But beyond that,
by pulling it in our face. Speaking of right on, what do we think of the new code card art in pitch black? I had no clue there was a new code card art.
yeah, Rhydon was telling me about that. There's a Venusaur, a Charmander, a Pikachu, all on the code cards, and yeah, like different arts for them. And I'm like, hey, that
So
kind of would be cool. We might actually collect the different code cards.
right, I didn't even think of that. What I was thinking because
How's
the
it going,
intention
CDC?
behind the intention behind code cards, and let me reach down and like grab a handful, is they have different. They're really made out of different materials from each other. Um, to control the weight of the pack. I'm not sure how many people know about that, or if you're new to collecting, maybe you're just hearing this for the first time.
I'm hearing that
But
for
they're
the first
actually,
time.
yeah, really, okay, yeah. So they're designed to have different amounts of ink on them on purpose. Like,
Interesting.
you ever wonder why you have a discolored looking code card? Well,
Yeah.
it's for a reason. They do have different weights, slightly different weights, to the point where you won't feel it, to the touch. But it is enough to make a pack unweighable. And
Okay,
if
that's
if
interesting.
you ever rip a pack and you find that you have like a flimsy code card,
Yeah, I've seen
you
that.
know that they're not trying to add much weight to that pack. So does that mean there's something in
Interesting.
it? I don't know. I don't know. But
At least there's more foils or something, maybe.
yeah.
Rhydon says there's Pikachu, Venusaur, Gardevoir, Lucario, Kangaskhan in different colors.
Hmm.
Interesting. So yeah, people are gonna want to probably collect one of each of those. Appreciate Herr Siegfried. Yeah, we also collect. Well, I should say I also collect Spider-Man, Magic the Gathering. Me and another guy in chat, right on Rips, will be pack battling these.
Cute.
Yeah, they were cheap, $40 for 20 packs.
Oh,
And
snap.
yeah,
That's a good deal. Uh-oh,
and
you
when I
almost showed
hit
us your
three,
face again.
almost, when I hit 300 subs, we'll be opening the Prismatic Evolution. I'm pretty excited for that. I might just have to say 275 because I'm tired of waiting.
That's fair, man. That's fair. Um, just like I said, you could see the
Yep.
different ink on
Oh
these two
yeah,
code cards,
much
both from
darker.
Mega Evolutions. It's to
Interesting.
change the weight of the pack.
Okay, yeah, because I think it was last stream actually. I pointed out there was a weird looking code card, like it felt thin and flimsy, and I'm like, wait a
Flimsy.
minute, like, what's going on with this? But
What's going
yeah,
on?
that makes a little more sense.
So I'm wondering now if the different Pokemon have different weights. So like if I have a Charmander on my code card, is that going to tell me like, uh-oh, I got a hit? Because
Oh,
I know people
interesting.
people didn't love that before, because when the weight changing
Yeah.
first started was in Sword and Shield, and there was black code cards and white code cards. And if you had a black code card, it means you probably had a hit. If you had a white code card, you didn't get a hit.
Right. I did hear something about that. And Knickers says, no, if I gotta wait for for 200 to open my Xbox, you must wait. Fair enough, Knickers. Fair enough. I can wait.
Let's see, who is that? I just went into my closet here. I just came out of the closet. Look at that. Siegfried.
Hey.
I don't collect them actively, but I do
Oh,
have
hey.
a ton of sports memorabilia. So this is Kevin Durant back when he was with the Seattle Supersonics. Granted, that's not a team anymore. Hand signed. So we got this hand signed at a Houston Rockets game. And I
Oh
have a
wow.
bunch of random hand signed things. Andre Johnson, before he wore number 90, he used to wear number 15, hand signed here, the Texans facility. Larry Fitzgerald, hand signed. So I don't actively collect. I did go through a phase where I was collecting sports cards, though, and I was huge into autographs.
Yep. Well, my sad story about Pokemon. You know how I had all my Pokemon stolen as a kid?
Yeah.
Same exact thing happened as an adult with my hockey cards.
Wow.
So
As an
after
adult, wild.
Pokemon, so after Pokemon, me and my dad switched to collecting hockey cards, and I
Hmm.
had like the entire 1967 uh, master set from because that was when he was born, so it was his
Yeah,
birth year. So that was a present he got for one of my birthdays. The entire set he bought straight out,
that's
and
amazing.
so I probably, to be honest with you, probably had about $150,000 worth of cards at one point. And as an adult, a young adult, I got into some trouble in my life and got kicked out of an apartment that I lived in with a friend.
Hmm.
And because of the way I got kicked out, it was they basically I won't get into it, but they tricked me, and they called the cops, and they had me removed from their house, and they denied that I had anything left in the house, and they wouldn't
Wow.
let me go back inside, and so they got all my hockey cards, and they sold them for drugs the next day for like
Naturally. Yeah.
$500.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And
That's,
they
yeah.
were all like, "Oh, you're a liar. You said it was worth much more." I'm like, "Well, you guys got frickin' taken to the cleaners,
Yeah.
right? Because you guys were desperate for your crap."
Yeah.
It's sad, but like I don't really worry. It's more about the memory of collecting with my dad. I
Yeah.
really don't care about the money. I was planning to, if I had kids, I would have given them to them one day and hopefully kept the tradition going.
So funny thing. I lost all of my childhood collection in a
Oh,
flood, a
really?
really bad flood that we had. I can't even remember how old I was. I was obviously a little older because I started collecting at 9, 8, 9, 10, somewhere
Okay.
around there. When base set first came out is when I started.
Yeah.
Um, and sometime whenever I was like maybe like 12, 13, really bad flood came and kind of cleaned up the whole area. Um, but I did always keep one card separate, closer to me, basically, like not stored away, but like with me.
Yeah.
And it was this Mewtwo right here is my first ever pool that I got. So my first actual pool, and you could see I mean, this is a
Oh, wow.
9, 10-year old taking care of his card, right? So this thing has like gunk on it. It has scratches to the nine. Um, Definitely a PSA 1 candidate, right? But it always held. This was the first actual hit I have ever pulled out of a base set pack. This
That
Mewtwo
is
right here.
too
So,
cool. That's awesome
yeah,
that you still have that.
and it's I just kept it separate because of the sentimental thing. I don't know how many cultures are very sentimental about stuff, but Hispanics
Yeah.
are just kind of naturally very sentimental,
Yeah.
and that was just
Yeah.
one of the reasons I still have it.
Yeah, and touching on that, it's odd in Canada, we don't have a lot of Hispanic people here.
Oh,
I've
really?
met two or three Hispanic families in my entire life living here.
That's
Now
interesting.
the Yeah, and the people that I've met that are Hispanic were amazing people. I remember the one guy, he would always invite us down for soccer, to watch soccer at his house, and
Mhm.
he would make us like this barbecued banana thing and stuff. It was so good. But
Oh, so I wonder they may have been Puerto Rican, maybe not Mexican, like Mexican
yeah,
Hispanic. They may have been like Puerto Rican. They do
yeah,
make a lot of food with plantains and bananas and stuff. So
Right. Yeah, I was gonna
interesting.
ask you. I wasn't sure if they were from. I don't think they were from Mexico because they had like a slightly different accent.
Okay. Yeah,
So, but yeah, they would like just they never really said where they were from. They would just say
uh-huh.
like they're Hispanic, whatever. But yeah, they were an
Yeah.
awesome family.
Let's see. Siegfried, I have 3 kids, a 16-year-old son, 15-year-old son, and a 10-year-old daughter. Okay. I have a 14-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son that I do the YouTube channel with. Funny thing is, with my daughter, we used to just make videos on my wife's laptop for fun. My wife had a really cool Mac laptop, and with my, I'm not even kidding, and I may have to post it on the channel at some point if she ever let me reveal her face. But I used to actually make ripping pack videos on my wife's laptop for just my daughter and myself. Like we would just do it for fun. Um,
Oh wow,
and this
that's
was,
awesome.
yeah, this is why I randomly have like a bunch of nice cards from
Okay.
sets that are kind of in between my time collecting and Kidio's time collecting, which is now.
Yeah,
So
I
I do
was kind
have
of curious
chases.
about that.
Yeah, but I don't ever show them. So I pretend they don't belong to me. I treat them as assets for helping Kidio get, cards that he actually wants. So my
Right.
daughter kept the ones that she wanted to keep. She has her binder and she has a bunch of really cool cards in there that I can't touch. Wish I could trade them or sell them or something, but she's like, no, those are mine. But I do have a handful of them that I've taken to card shows and I've traded so Kidio can get the cards that he wants now that he's actually getting interested in collecting. Because remember, we did this for a whole almost 2 full years without us technically collecting cards. The only thing we had collected was Obsidian Flames, an Obsidian Flames master set, because that was kind of a set you could get easily when we first started 2 years ago. And
Right.
we
And
ended
you
up
pulled the
master
hit
setting.
out of that pretty early, didn't you?
That one, actually, I did not. I actually had to
Oh,
trade
okay.
Brian one of our cards that we pulled from Twilight Masquerade to get the chase card for that. We made a really, really
Okay.
big trade. It was a lot of fun at the time. It was our first trade. So, Go Spencer, thank you. Shout out, Go Spencer. If you're new here, you
Absolute
also might want to
legend.
check out Go Spencer. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, we ended up, the one we got the chase card pretty early on for was 151. And one day I literally
Wow.
said, "Hey guys," and I believe this was on Discord. It was on Brian's Discord. I literally said, "Hey guys, I want to master set 151 for Kidio. I promise you, so many trade offers and people sending us like reverse hollows that we didn't have.
Oh no
Literally,
way.
I master set 151 in 2 days after deciding
Oh
I wanted to
man,
master set it. It was
that's crazy.
insane. Brian even freaked out. He's like, "Bro, this dude master set 151 in 1 day." Granted, I had a lot of the cards because we were opening a bunch of 151 at the time, but um, we had Crit and Catch, JR, Ghost Spencer, Brock Star. Now they're known as Brock Star. Before they were known
Yep.
as Brock's Breaks, I believe.
Okay.
Um, and so many people were just like, I'll trade you this. I'll trade, do you have this one? I'll trade you this one. What do you?" And it was crazy.
I
Next,
just
what's going on?
welcome in. Just having a chat with Daddy O. He's talking my ear off about all kinds of stuff. You're gonna
Yeah.
like it. You're gonna like it.
Yeah, man. Just
I
talking
know.
about
I
the
know. I
hobby,
am.
man. Life in general, right?
Yep.
Growing
Yep. And
up,
it's been pretty natural so far. We haven't had to touch on a single backup question.
or a pack. I'm telling you, I'm good at wasting time
Hmm.
without ripping packs. Kidio, Kidio gets me for it all the time, but
Brother,
it's what
that's
I
why you
do,
got to
man.
set a timer, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's it. It really is. Um, there's so many things I need to figure out to do to help me stay kind of in line. But even then, we have
Oh
people
man.
like Beck that come in and throw the squirrels and really just throw me
Yeah.
off my game,
Oh
which
yeah.
I absolutely appreciate. Yeah, man. I don't know. But really hope I was really hoping that we we know that Kitty. I was really hoping to,
Right on.
get some just questions from the people here, man. Just in general, YouTube questions,
Yeah.
life questions, and that's kind of what we've been doing. It's been I like this. I could do this like literally every week.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome if we could just get alternating friends chilling together and
Yeah,
turn it into
yeah,
a stream. Like, I do see that. I see a channel I used to watch that has nothing to do with Pokemon. They used to have up to 6 people get together once a week and just hang out, and it was always fun because I mean you don't know what they're going to talk about from one time to another, and sometimes it got pretty unhinged and out of left field, and I was there for it every time. So
yeah. It is entertaining. Sometimes, especially with what I do, obviously being a teacher, you just want to sit down and
100%
talk
right on.
to another adult.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get that. I was going to touch on that too. Like, I like what drives you nuts as a teacher at school? Like without, getting yourself in trouble here.
Yeah, no, no, and that's the funny thing. Maybe I don't think it would get me in trouble in any way. I would say the other teachers more so than
Hmm.
the kids. I think I guess I should tread lightly, but it's funny because if you come into my classroom, so I will be very honest, kids are not the same as they were when we were kids. Whenever I was in a classroom, I'm telling you, there was what 15, 16 kids in the class. One of them was the clown or the troublemaker. Maybe two. Every now and then you would get two. It's not like that anymore. Every single one of these kids is raised differently than we are. So now
Yeah.
the really, really like well-mannered, well-behaved kids are harder to come by. It's actually flipped. You got one or two
Really?
kids that if things are going crazy, if there's chaos rising,
Yeah.
there's one or two kids that I can glance over and just kind of make eye contact with, and just we both have a moment where we're like, okay, we need to get this together. Um, and that's kind of what I do. It's just very opposite. So the way I run my class is I just enjoy the kids, man. I just let them know like, hey, I'm a regular guy. My job is to teach you. But I
Yeah.
really do care about you guys. Like you guys, you don't realize at the beginning of a school year, I literally get a list of names. I don't know you,
Hmm.
from John, right? But as we grow
Oh, sorry to
together
hear
and
that,
we learn
Max.
together, you start to like bond. And I think my thing is I bond with the kids. My issue is there are teachers that don't have that. And to me, I'm like, you're not doing the right thing if you can't treat these kids with respect and bond with them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Lori,
You have to.
me
you-
and Rydon will be pack battling these very soon. He's just waiting for
That's
his
gonna
to
be
arrive.
hilarious too. But
Hell
yeah, I
yeah.
would I
I
would
mean,
say
heck
that.
yeah.
I would say that. No, go for it. Hey, it's an all adult right now. Everyone I see in chat is an adult, so we're good to
I don't
go.
know. This Mrs. Rips person, they seem pretty young.
Miss Rips. Well, MRS means married, so she can't be. Hopefully, not
Yes.
too young. I got
That's
married very
Rydon's
young.
wife.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I'm just
I
teasing her.
should have
Yeah,
known.
that's JD.
I actually got married very young, and it's just one of those funny things. I don't know if it's a Hispanic thing or if it's just kind of me
Well,
thing, but I
I
did
was
get very
just
young. I was 19.
I was I was just having this chat with oh, I wish I could remember who it was. Somebody on ALB's Discord. I wish I could remember. Lori was there, but they're Hispanic too, right? And we were
Mhm.
kind of touching on that is that I think the Hispanic people, they have a better family mentality than a lot of Western culture does right now.
Right.
Um, uh, what was the point I was trying to make though? What were you saying, Kiddo? Get me back on track here.
The last statement I made is that I just got married very young.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I was gonna say, is so you guys, I think, are a little more family centric than we are, like, than a lot of Western culture is.
Yeah,
And
and
I was
yeah.
talking to this guy, and he was saying, "Look, my parents were poor. They got married
Mhm,
young. They had
mhm,
issues. They had to
mhm,
work nonstop to make it by, but they did
mhm.
it, and they were happy for the most part,
Together,
right?"
because they did
Yeah,
it together. I think is a
That's
big point.
right. And I think the big thing that Western culture is teaching us is if you're unhappy for even a minute, leave,
Mhm. Right, right.
right?
Bill, go get
Right?
happy somewhere
And
else.
yeah, exactly. And so people aren't understanding what kind of bond you can have with another human being if you commit to them and say, like that's the point of marriage through thick and thin, through sickness and in health, all that
Mhm.
stuff. It's not going to be great every single day. You might even have a bad year, a bad couple years, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not just for you. It's you need that. You need another person in your life who can better you. Because
I
let's face
wholeheartedly
it, if
agree.
we're always in charge of ourselves, we're we're not really growing the
You
way
don't
we
grow.
should be.
You
Yeah,
don't grow. No, you don't grow. I think
absolutely.
that's kind of one of the things that I've always said
100% next.
describes. Yeah, 100% next. I think I think that's one of the things that I've always said to describe my wife and I is one of us is either pushing or pulling.
Mhm. Yep.
You know, pushing the somebody to the next level on something and pulling like literally. And I mean I don't see anybody here that it's personal that I wouldn't share this because it's supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to be a surprise. But literally, what's today? On Thursday, so today's Sunday. So on Thursday, I went to my first dancing lesson. We're going to like classes for dancing because my wife wants to be able to dance. Our culture, like basically songs from our
Yep.
culture, like it's very fast paced, and I'm like, I can
Yeah.
dance somewhat, but not that type of stuff. So
Mhm.
he's like, you got to learn how to dance, and I'm like, you know what? I agree. That could be the next thing that makes me just a better version of myself. It seems like something small, but my wife wants to dance, so I'm gonna learn how to dance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
It's
that would be
just
awesome
it's one of
next.
those things. So
Yeah.
happy wife, happy life is the motto to live by. And hopefully,
Yep.
right on Rips over there knows.
Oh, he knows. I've talked to his wife, and I can tell you one thing: they love each other, and sounds like Right on Rips is a really good husband, and
And next right here is
JD
a really
has
good
has
dad.
nothing but good stuff. Oh yeah, and I've actually I don't know much about next situation, but I have heard from a few friends in the space like Alice that he's an extremely good dad. So
Love to hear it, man.
uh, yeah, and like I think that's the best thing you can do with your life. Is be a dad and be a husband, or be a
Yep.
mom and be a wife.
Yeah, and before that, being a son and being a brother, like
Yeah.
if you're, we and I know that like growing up, you get so angry at your parents, like you're making me do this, you're making me do that.
Hmm.
But they're like trying to teach you these qualities that you're gonna need to have when you're on your own, or
Yeah.
it's your turn to repay it back. And it's like now I gotta, take care of you, and
You
I've
could try
learned to
right
take
on.
care of people because of you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, every
Yeah.
relationship that you have, and I can't say every, but the relationships that are important to you, the ones you hold dearest, should always be push and
Nice.
pull. They should
Yep.
always be push and pull. Your best friend should be somebody that pushes you out of your comfort zone in the right ways, right?
Yep.
I'm not telling you to go rob a bank with them, but
Yep.
telling you to come up stage, let's do some karaoke when you can't sing a lick. But that type of person pushes you to another level, and I think that's just life,
Yeah.
man. That's you got to find. You become who you put around yourself.
Yep.
So
Well,
that's what you
I
got
see a
to.
lot of people. I see a lot of people nowadays saying stuff like, live your best feminine energy, live your best masculine energy, type of stuff. And I
Uh
think,
huh.
sure, that's great. That's great for a while, but we need both in our lives. Like even if you're not straight, right? You still have you see in these relationships, there's a masculine and a feminine energy
Right.
98% of the time, and
Right.
that's because when you have a masculine energy, right? It can
Hmm.
be over the line in this direction. And when you have feminine
Hmm.
energy, it can be over the line in that direction. But when you put them together, they're cohesive. They're meant to be
Yeah.
put together because women teach us better empathy, better understanding of feelings,
Hmm.
those sorts of things.
Yeah.
And we can also teach them without I'm not trying to be controversial, but you can teach them to toughen up a little bit and not be afraid to um, be strong about something, right? You don't have to
Absolutely.
always give in to the overbearing emotions. You can just calm
Absolutely.
and get through it. But we need both. We need both energies for a healthy life, for healthy
Yeah.
kids, and for our
Relationship.
health, our own lives. So
100%.
I got it all, young dad and young grandpa. I know. Next, my dad was a grandpa at like 38. So
Okay.
know what that's all about. He was not happy about that. I'll tell you that. That was my oldest sister. Both of my oldest sisters had kids without being married before they were 20.
So how many siblings do you have?
I have two older sisters that are a weird story. One is from my dad, one is from my mom,
Okay.
from different relationships, but
Okay.
they are twins in the fact that they were born on the exact same day. Or no,
That's
sorry, exact same
awesome.
year, one day apart.
That's crazy. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
And then the other weird thing is their kids
Uh-huh.
were born the exact same day, 1 year apart.
Gee, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
So yeah,
So
so I
just
have two older sisters, one
okay.
younger sister, and then my brother is the baby of the family. Papa Zoinks, if
Oh,
you've seen him in chat.
yeah, and you're dead smack in the middle then, huh?
Yes, yes, I am.
Wow,
And
okay.
I was my dad's first son. Well, I was obviously both of their first son, but so I'm obviously the favorite son because I was the first,
Yeah, there you go.
right?
There you go.
Right?
I am straight up the favorite child. I am the oldest of 4, and
Yeah.
then there's 2 sisters, and then my brother is the baby who is, like, 24, 25. Wish I knew the exact age. He's, like, 24, 25 at this point, so,
So that's what,
we're
10 years younger than you ish?
12? I believe he's
Wow.
12 years younger than me, 12 years younger than me.
Wow.
So there's a gap between us. My the one that's right after me is 5 years younger than me, and then the sister that follows is, 7 years, and then my brother's 12 years younger than me. So he's
Okay.
significantly younger than all of us.
Yeah, so my brother is 3 years young, 4 years younger than me. My sister is 3 years younger than me, and then both of my older sisters are 4 years older than me. So we were all pretty evenly spaced out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I still remember the day my mom took me into the room to tell me I was having a baby brother, and I was not happy. I thought I was going to get another
Really?
sister. Oh yeah, and my oldest sister, because my dad's oldest daughter lived with her mom, so for the longest time, uh, my sister Kim, she was my basically the only sibling that lived with me,
Uh-huh.
other than my baby sister, who obviously was a baby.
Right.
Um, but my older sister, she used to like just torture me. She hated not being an only child anymore. So I used to like she would babysit and I'd get chased around the house with pots and pans and stuff and
Oh my
locked in
gosh.
bedrooms. I had some syrup thrown at my head one time, a bottle of syrup, and it exploded all
Field
over
oh
the
god.
kitchen, all over the living room. And then she sent me to my room and then told my parents that I threw it. And
Oh, that's great.
and my dad's like, "Well, if he threw it, why is there syrup in his hair? How did that happen?" Like, so at least he knew. He knew what was up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, people aren't as naive as we perceive them to be sometimes. Poke Ribs Kellen, you're absolutely correct. At least that's what I claim. In fact, I claim that all 3 of them after me were accidents. I think
Yeah.
I'm the only one, that was on purpose. Hopefully, they never hear this, but, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
100% accidents. No, with my wife and I, we had our daughter, and then we had our son, and we're like, "1 boy, 1 girl, poof, we're set. We're
Yeah.
set. That's it. We're done. The
Yeah, I
factory's
don't
closed
blame you.
there."
Yeah, my deal was I was gonna have kids and I was gonna keep having kids until I had a boy.
Uh-huh.
But my dad used to always tell me, "No, no, that the way it works is uh, I got girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Your uncle got
Mhm.
boy, 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 boy. Your auntie got girl, 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 girl. You're gonna get girl, girl, girl. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Like,
My
but I do have a lot of people don't know this. This is a secret, so secret reveal time.
yeah.
I do have a daughter. She is 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wo
I have not
that
seen
is a
her
secret.
in 9 years.
So, okay, okay.
Her mom ran away with my best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
So so that's why I don't bring it up a whole lot. But I tell you from the time that I spent with her is there's
mhm,
nothing more precious in my mind than the love of a daughter.
100%.
I
I
remember
agree
coming
with that
home and
wholeheartedly.
being like, "Oh, daddy, daddy, daddy." It's like, "Oh man, what a good feeling."
Yes, yeah.
Something special about little girls.
Yes, there is. In fact, to this very morning, I mean, my daughter comes downstairs and
I
wakes
don't
us
blame
up,
you next.
and she's like, "Hey, is there can you make potatoes today?" So, literally what I just got done doing before we started the stream, the reason I said, later is a little bit better," is because,
Yeah,
I went and I made some baked potatoes for the family. She loves my baked potatoes, so I'm like, 100%. My daughter's asking me for baked potatoes, I'm making it. My and the last night she asked for ice
that's
cream, so
cute,
while we
next.
were buying the potatoes, we went ahead and got a bucket of ice cream today too. So we'll be having ice cream after, after the stream today. So, yeah, no,
Yeah,
Next gets it,
nice.
man. Next
Yeah,
gets it. She's copying me. Yes, yes, that's what it is. That's how it starts. A
yeah.
hundred
Well,
percent.
that's what my dad used to say too. He said, "Holy crap, she is you in a dress." Yeah, I miss her. I know one day we'll find each other again.
Yeah,
But,
100%, man.
that is the biggest regret of my entire life is missing out on as much time of her life as I have. And kind of why I've held off having kids too, because I want to make sure this time that the girl that I'm with has the same mentality as me that to push through it. Like,
Yeah,
if we love
like
each
what we
other, things
discussed.
don't have to always be perfect.
No, 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 no. They're not. They're not
Hmm.
gonna be. But
Yeah.
like you said, we you work through it together. You push and you pull,
Yeah.
and
Well,
you
it's like
find a
family, right? Like,
yeah.
it's like, my dad's not perfect, my mom's not perfect, my siblings aren't perfect, but we all love each other, and there's nothing we could I mean, a couple years ago, me and my brother got in a physical fight, and within a week, we're best friends again. I mean, it's stuff happens, life goes on,
Yeah.
and you can't like, why hang to that hatred when deep down you love that person, you care about them,
Mhm. And Boyd,
like
yeah,
the fact
Boyd,
that you're hurt proves that.
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
my son is not so much as me, but daughter is same. I believe that next. That seems to be how it goes. It's like, the bond between a father and son is something unmatched, but so is a father and his daughter. Like they're
Mhm.
completely different.
Yeah, it is completely different. It really is.
Yeah.
They just behave night and day, with the same DNA basically, and it's just hilarious. But I guess that's what makes all of this,
Yeah.
just worth it, man. And just trying to make
Oh
sure that
yeah.
you do what's best by those people that you're taking care of.
Absolutely. I think there's nothing better you can do in life than have a family and work to keep them happy and stay together as a family. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing I like more than or I care about more than family.
Yeah, yeah. You're Hispanic in that sense.
Except for Pokemon, maybe. But it's
Right.
close. It's
Yes.
close.
I agree. I agree.
Dog Mom
Yeah,
on the
man.
move. Welcome into the interview with Kiddio. It's turned into just kind of a podcast style stream, which is more what I wanted anyway. So this is
Dude,
awesome, guys. If you guys
so
like to see more of this, let us know.
when you said you were starting a channel, I was thinking you know, you're literally doing this, like walking through the woods, just,
Yeah,
you know, having a podcast with somebody. That's what
yeah,
I really, really thought was gonna be. I was like, dude, this is gonna be so sweet, man. So sweet.
yeah,
Um,
and that is something I want to do, and I'm
dude,
glad you brought that up.
uh-huh. Go sit by a waterfall and literally just interview somebody and just talk, man.
Hmm.
Ryan always has beautiful, beautiful scenery as well. Speaking of, I
Oh,
feel
I
like
know.
he could do that as well.
Absolutely, Ryan. That would be an awesome idea, actually. Like some of the places that you go is mind blowing. Like I think it was a video you posted not long ago, and it looked like possibly Thailand, and the rain on that tin roof
The
and the view
rain, oh
was
my
like,
god.
oh man, so beautiful. Like I
I
could
love
just,
rain.
yeah, rain on a tin roof too. That's my thing. Like I live in a cabin with a tin roof, and when it
Yeah,
rains at night, it's like, oh man, it's like sweet music. Just puts me to
yeah.
sleep.
It does hit different. I grew up in a trailer house and
Hmm.
it's a tin house, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
it just hits different. That rain, just hitting that tin and you just hear it. It just kind of soothes you to sleep, man, for reals, for reals.
Yeah. Well, that's something I've been thinking of doing actually is the next time I get some big rain is leaving my phone going all night and just having a live stream of the rain
Mhm, mhm.
just for that
Honestly,
sound, right? Because I think
yes,
so many people could fall asleep to that or a
I
water
sleep
fountain,
to
a
that.
waterfall.
So
Yeah,
one of
well,
my
there you go.
personal things I put on, I listen to narrated horror stories. Like these people are getting, you know, either like real encounters with like somebody trying to rob them or kidnap them, or unfortunately, women go through all these, you know, things
Yeah,
because some guys are just disgusting and don't know how to behave around women. Um,
yeah,
but like there's somebody narrating these stories that people are posting on Reddit, and there's just rain in the background, and that's literally what I fall asleep to. Sometimes it's paranormal stories, but it's always
yeah,
for me. It always either has to have crackling fireplace in the background, some or rain, and that's
yeah.
what I sleep to every night. My wife doesn't always like it; she likes to sleep like in dead silence, but we
Hey,
push and pull.
well, re real quick thing about that actually, I just seen uh I think it was I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but Good Mythical Morning is a channel that I often watch.
Okay.
So they're Rhett and Link. They're actually the biggest YouTube run business in the world.
Wow,
So it's called Mythical Inc. Check them out if you haven't. But
I will.
they were shouting out uh this brand of headphones that's for sleeping with, like they're earbuds, but they're
Hmm.
built so that you can roll over and they don't bug your ears. They don't put that kind of strain on. So they're built for that, is so that you can listen to something without disturbing your partner.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
kind of
came
probably
highly
what my
rated.
wife wants
Yeah, there you go. And
for
they
me.
said that like they wore them for a week and they were super comfortable. They never they said they woke one of them said they woke up and uh like forgot they were even in their ears. So that's a pretty good sign.
That's huge. I think I've
Hmm.
tried the headphone things before, but I've always woken up with like my ears hurting because they were like
Yeah.
pressed in, or if they're earbuds, they, you know, fall out. I have very big ears.
Yeah.
Um, so
I
yeah,
noticed
that's
that
always
on
been a
stream.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
And I hope people know, speaking of like jumping on our streams, like I hope people know that whenever they're, you know, somebody talks some smack, like I
yeah.
100% take it as a joke. Like I will never get offended. Like make your jokes. Like that's
Yeah.
basically when I'm hanging out with family. Like that's me. We're just talking smack and laughing, and that's just what we do, man. So
Oh
whenever people
yeah.
say things, I love it. And
Yeah.
Brian digs into it a little bit more because I do talk to Brian quite a bit off, you know, camera, off streams, just
Yeah.
on the side, um,
Yeah.
because we do
Brian's
play
a real
video games
friendly guy
together.
on Discord. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah. So we give each other a lot of crap, but definitely, yeah, creating that banter, just like Rydon says, it's huge, man. And if we'll have our inside jokes and all that good stuff. Like that's just how it works. I
Yeah.
am my goal for the channel. Um, like my goal. Obviously, the those type of interview questions would be better served when Kidio's here because it's his channel.
Oh,
In fact, I
absolutely.
know Boyd popped in at some point, and Boyd is a big reason that I even became a part of the channel.
100%
Uh,
right on, Rips.
yep.
Appreciate that.
If you see the first videos that we've ever posted, it was all Kidio by himself, and then there was a Father's Day video where I jumped in. But the only reason I decided to jump in was because Void actually gave advice, and he's like, "Dude, you need a parent to come out on these videos or an adult to come out on these videos because if not, they're just going to bump you to YouTube Kids, and it's not going to reach
Yeah.
basically the target audience because Pokemon cards." As awesome as it is for kids getting into the hobby nowadays, obviously
Hey,
they're
you
not
shut
they
up,
can't,
right on.
but it's geared for these 35 to 40-year-olds. Let's be honest, that's when
Yeah.
Pokemon first came out. That's who was
Yeah.
collecting from the very beginning. So Void gave us that advice and we followed it, and now it's, both of us doing our thing. But at some point, I am gonna, bow out. It's never been intended to be my channel. Um, so I do always think of it. So my goal for the channel, like my personal goal, was always to just build him a community of good people, and it feels like that's exactly what's happening, man. That's exactly what's happening,
Well,
and
and
I
it's
couldn't
all
ask for.
thanks to him and to you, right? Like the amount of good vibes that Kiddio puts out into the world, Daddy-O. I mean, you you've got to feel proud of him.
Mhm. I really
Like
do. I really do.
that. Like I honestly, I don't know if you've seen the stream I was on, but I was touched almost to tears that day that you told me he went out and bought a card for me with his own money for his birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
was
something
like,
else, man.
who is this kid, man?
That is,
Like he's
yeah.
such a nice guy. And I mean, yeah, I kicked you guys some money to help you guys out, but like I never thought that a relationship, a friendly
Yeah,
relationship would build out of
yeah,
that. I
yeah.
really honestly uh thought honestly the first time I donated to you guys, I really told myself, well, this is a one-time thing. I like these
Right.
guys. And then next thing you know, I'm dropping you guys $100 a stream sometimes. And it was just like honestly, like I said in that message early on when we first met,
Mhm,
like something just told me that you were the guy to like not you specifically, but you guys, your channel
mhm.
was uh was deserving of that.
And
Like
yeah, and
it was put in my heart to send that to you and the other channels that have benefited from me helping them out, like not
mhm.
tooting my own horn. I know this is kind of getting in
No,
that
no, no,
territory,
no, no, no,
but the
no.
other
I'm gonna
channels
follow
that
you up.
I've been helping out, it was all because of that. Like it was like your community. Oh, this guy's part of your community. Oh, wow, they're amazing too. Like Go
Yeah,
Spencer. And
yeah,
then, oh, this guy's amazing and this guy's amazing. And now, to be honest, I've gotten to the point where I almost feel like trapped because I want to help so many people out and I
yeah.
and I just can't help that many people out. And so I've gotten to the
100%.
point where I'm not really sending money to anybody right now.
No, and that's
Uh
fair, man.
and it's just because I'm just like I don't want anybody to feel like I don't like that, like I'm not sending you
Right,
money because I don't like you or something, right?
right. Like, oh, I like them more than I like you, or so on and so forth. Something along the, and
I know, right on.
I don't think that's one of those feelings that I don't think anybody would get that. I would hope not. I know we wouldn't. So, like, I mean, if you got
Yeah.
to cut corners, we're here for it. Um, but it's one of those things, and I don't know what it means to you or not. But it's one of those things that when you have done those things, it's helped us immensely in terms of like, there's times where we've come up to these points where we're like, we can't keep doing this. I can't,
Mm,
I can't keep getting like spending money on packs because once the camera
yeah.
goes off, literally 99% of the time, because we only
Let's go,
stream what
Ryan.
2 hours a
Send
week.
me some stuff.
Yeah, right. Shopping spree sounds nice. Um, Definitely, it's one of those where it's like, and then something magical happens, and you come in, and you drop 50, and it's like, whoa, like that just helped me with all the shipping I have to do. It's going to
Yeah.
help me buy some sleeves to make these packs for these kids, because we do have other goals that aren't. Our goal is not. We're not the next PokeRev. We're not the next Deep Pocket Monster. That's never been the goal. Um,
Yeah.
and granted, I get that some people want that, or not that we wouldn't want it, but I get that some people
Right.
go after that a lot harder, I guess, like with more focus, and they're putting out YouTube shorts every day, and they're doing this and they're doing that. But I can't personally, I can't sustain that. And when I've
Yeah.
reached points where I'm like, okay, this is maybe this is the end of what we're doing. Somebody has come along and just, like, I like blessed us, you
Yeah.
included, you many times at this point, and just kind of gave us life and said, okay, maybe we can keep doing this. We are 100% like crowd funded.
Yeah.
Um, and I try to give that back by not keeping very much for ourselves. We try to put it right back into the
I see
community.
that. Yeah.
Like we don't collect, not until we saw that there was small sets coming out where we're like, maybe we could have a master set
Yeah. Totally.
recently, and it was also part of my initiative to see like maybe Hideo does want to care about these cards, but he just chooses not to because a son will usually kind of pick up the mannerisms of father, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't I never wanted him to be obsessed with these cards. I don't want him holding on to 5 copies of
It does things.
Latios just because it's a really
Yep.
cool card. I want him to
Yeah.
know, like,
Shots
you
fired at
just need
Brian.
you need one. You need one, and the rest you can give away or do whatever you can, and, um but, it's just one of those things. I just never my dad went through something recently where it hit me kinda hard. It was probably already a few years at this point. My grandfather passed away, so his father, and he left a truck, a Ford, in the
Yep.
will. He left it to my dad. My dad's a mechanic, so he's thinking like, oh, he'll love the truck, right? And my dad drove this truck to work ever since he inherited it from his dad. And one day it was just parked on the side of the road, and somebody just came and crashed into it, like basically destroyed
Oh,
the truck.
jeez. Oh,
And
man.
my father went through this like mental dilemma where he's like, this is my dad's truck. I need to do whatever I can to keep this truck like running. My dad kept it for so many years. It's a very old truck.
Yeah.
And he overpaid to keep this,
Oh,
to
yeah.
have this truck repaired. Paid more than the truck was even worth at this point,
Thanks,
to
Zoro.
just have it repaired, so he can keep using it. And it's one of
Hmm.
those things where I'm like, I don't want Kideo to feel that. I don't want him to hold on to
Yeah.
stuff because it's something that we did together. I want him to
Yeah.
make the best decisions for him. If I'm collecting all of these Pokemon Center ETBs, right? And they're for him to open on the channel. But if he gets
Yep.
into a situation where he's like, I need to come up with some money to pay for this college course or whatever, like I want him to be free to just sell it or let it go. Like I
Yeah.
wish my dad would have just let go of the truck because financially it was a bad choice for him to have it fixed. They put him in a worse spot, but he just felt like he had to because it was his dad's, something that was. And
Yeah.
I don't want Kiddo to feel that way. I don't want the collecting to become an addiction, I guess.
Yeah.
So I try not to show that, and I try not to be that way. So we give away what we pull. We put it in that,
Yeah.
we offer it up. Um, the super chat goals and the gifted goals, like that you guys help reach, like that goes back to the shipping. Um,
Yep.
it doesn't go into buying our packs. It really goes back into just kind of the operation of what we do, and hopefully we can keep giving. We are 100% crowd funded. I would put it that
Yep.
way.
And there's something I was meaning to talk to Chad about. I was going to do it on my next live, but one thing I'm thinking of doing is doing a Discord vote where I pick every month, I pick 4 streamers,
Mhm.
or even let's say we do once a week, even once a week, and I pick 4 streamers that I support, Leave it up to me. I'm not going to let chat pick. It's going to be up to me. But 4 streamers
Mhm.
that I support, and chat will get to pick who gets $50 every week.
Oh, wow.
And like some guys I have in mind are you, obviously, uh, Ghost Spencer, Poker Kellen, and next is one. There's a few, but
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
right
once a
on
week
PPO.
alternating
Mhm.
that, and then chat gets to, or Discord gets to choose who they think is most deserving of that money. And if it's the same person every week, then that's what it is. And I think I'm also going to cut back on spending money for the sake of opening a bunch on stream,
Mhm.
and try to do more stuff like this where we're going to open packs, uh, but we're going to chill.
Yeah.
I'd rather just chill. I
Yes.
like giving away cards. I like opening packs, but it's not viable for me to open $200 worth of packs every week.
Mhm.
Like I can afford to do that, but what I can afford to do and what's smart to do are two different things.
100%.
So
100%.
I'd like to spend more money on like I want to do like pack battles in the future with other streamers and stuff. Maybe streamers like Ride On. Shout out to Ride On for, we basically made a deal. He hooked me up with Discord. He hooked me up with a new logo, a new banner. He pushed me to get my new name put in. So if you guys like my new name, thank you to Ride On.
Yeah, PokéHiker.
Um, yeah, all that stuff is from Ride On. And so as a deal, uh, I don't mind shooting him a couple bucks to do a pack battle with me, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
he maybe wouldn't be able to afford to do that extra pack battle,
Right.
right?
Right.
And same thing with you is like, or anybody is, if we could get together once in a while and do a pack battle stream or a chill stream,
Mhm.
and we just open some packs for fun.
Mhm.
Like I'd rather fund that than just open packs by myself on the stream. Uh, I'd
Yeah.
rather hang out, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
that
much more fun to me.
yes.
So, and like, because the reality is too, is I'm not super tech savvy. So I'm probably not, without a lot of help from Ride On, I'm probably not going to get to the Streamlabs beautiful looking level of yours and Kidio's stream. Like, I love the look of yours. I love the setup, the games, all of it's awesome. So I've kind of tried to lean into a more like manual approach where I'm rolling dice and stuff, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it
But
is.
I think that suits a more relaxed stream. Like
Laid back,
let's
yeah.
yeah. And throw in some streams like you were talking about where I just, there's no Pokemon, maybe one pack, and I'm out in the bush sitting by a waterfall or something like that.
Mhm.
So I think I want
Yeah,
to kind of uh split my streams between chilling out in the bush or at the ocean or something like that, and doing pack battles. If I did 2 outdoor streams and 2 streams a month, and then a couple of these podcast style things, I think that would be a lot more fun for me.
yeah, that sounds like a really, really good plan, and it's just that's very like we talk about it. The idea comes up in people's heads, but if you go through with it, I haven't seen any other PokeTuber that's done anything like that. So
Well,
it's
and I
different.
looked into that. Like when I first came up with the name PokéHikerCharlie, I was looking for that. Like, oh, is there anybody else ripping packs while hiking or whatever? And
Mhm.
I really couldn't find my. I found one other person who's not even English, and they did one video like that. And so I thought, well, that's kind of like especially, I got the ADHD is fairly strong in me. So for me to be opening packs every week is going to eventually get boring for my brain.
Mhm.
So if
Yeah.
I can split that up between doing a bunch of other stuff, and that's kind of like why my channel is the way it is. It's my ADHD. I'm like, cats, nature, Pokemon. I like these things.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
And
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 I've even thought
and
about throwing in some gaming once in a while. Like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts right now.
brother, I'm telling you, you just do what you love to do. Don't overthink the goals, I guess, is one of those. So like I know one of the questions that's always asked, like what's your advice for
Oh,
somebody
that's
else?
awesome, Nick.
And
Sorry, say
it's
that again.
like the one of the questions that's always asked from us is always like, what advice do you give somebody else that's, just starting or whatever? And I mean,
Yep.
one of my responses is, "Oh, we're not that big to where we're going to probably give you the best advice.
Right.
But if you're enjoying yourself while you're doing your thing, and you could see like the people that are genuinely enjoying themselves doing the show, because that's what it is, right? It's a show. You're trying to entertain people. You
Yep.
interact as much as you can. I'm sure if you reach DPM's level, you can't interact at
Yeah,
a
exactly right.
relevant level. But you just do what you love, man, and you just put out those vibes of you're actually enjoying yourselves, and people will gravitate
Yep.
towards you. At least the
Yep.
right people will, and
I think
that's all
that's
that
so
matters.
true. Because, like going through the internet and checking other Poketubers out, I've run into a few people that it's just like, what are you doing? Like you seem miserable. Like
Hmm.
this is not making you happy, and it shows.
Yeah,
And I won't name any names, but there's some people out there that are just it feels like they're miserable doing this, and it's like,
yeah,
well, why don't you do something that makes you happy then?
hmm, yeah,
That's why all of us turn to YouTube anyway, is because we're probably bored of our jobs, or we just want something extra to do,
yeah,
something fun.
100%,
If it wasn't fun, would we do it?
100%. Yeah, no, I agree, and it's so funny.
So,
And people obviously don't know this because I'm going nuts and I'm talking and sharing and responding and saying stories and yada yada yada. Kidio's giving his Pokemon facts. Um, and
mhm,
after those streams, which I would say it's like, is his name Alex? I was actually going to bring you guys up, Alex. But after those streams, I always tell Kidio, I was like, I didn't really like that stream as much as you would think. And we have these
mm,
conversations of I feel like the best streams are
squirrels.
yeah, I feel like the best streams are when me and Kidio are more so interacting with you
Yeah,
guys with the chat versus playing the role of, oh, I'm running giveaways and he's sharing Pokemon knowledge, because yes, that is what the channel is, but there's times
mhm,
where we click a little bit more
yeah.
when he's like when he's dissing me and doing stuff like that.
Oh, when
um
you
it-
guys are on and the banter's on,
yeah,
I've laughed my butt off on your
yes,
guys' streams. Like
and
Kidio
those are the ones.
has picked up on your roasting, that's for sure.
Yeah, yes. And when he's doing
Uh,
those things and our interaction is strong with each other and with the chat, versus with the list of things that we're doing,
Absolutely, Nick.
I think those are the
Yep,
ones that I'm so happy about afterwards. We could have gotten 0 in
you
super
should,
chats or
Nick.
gifteds or whatever, and it's still the best streams for me
Yep,
afterwards. And I was like, "Kid, that was fun." And he'll agree. Versus when we're doing and we could get a ton in donations and just have that type of stream, and afterwards, I'm like, I'm not like that wasn't the best.
right.
Not
Yeah,
that it was bad, right? We still had fun, but we didn't
yep,
have fun with each other, I guess is the big thing. Um,
yeah. You
yeah,
focus too much on being entertainers instead of
yeah,
living in the
yeah,
moment with each other.
yep, 100%.
And I can see that because I mean, you're so focused on chat, he's so focused on the game, and then all these other factors factor in, and it becomes difficult to interact with each other in a natural way. But when it
Yeah,
happens, it's like the best streams. Those are the most fun streams I have with you
yes,
and with Brian too. Like I'm
yes.
always more
I was
into a
gonna say,
stream when Spencer is there.
Yes, the last stream they had, I believe it was the last stream. I could be wrong because he just randomly streams all the time. The last stream I was
Yep.
there, Spencer was like the main attraction in that one, and I was like,
Yep.
"Whoa, that was a really good stream." I don't know if they feel that way or if Brian feels that way,
That was
and
crazy,
what
Nick.
to each their
Yep.
own.
Hmm.
But yeah, I thought that was a really good stream. Like if I would have turned off the camera after that, I would have told Kiddio, like, dude, that one was a fun one. Like that's
Yeah.
how I would have felt because Spencer was in, like he was in it and it was awesome. Um and Alex had said it earlier. Is his name Alex about being miserable? No, no, because you guys, your streams, it's like the whole family's rotating, even sisters there sometimes. Like you guys have, grandma's walking in the door or grandpa's
Yeah.
going, out and y'all are rotating, ripping and just talking to each other. And it's like,
Yep.
that this is one of those moments where you're obviously your best selves because you're being recorded, but there's
Hmm.
parts of your natural relationships with each other that slips. You could hear Alex talking smack to Kellen and so on
Yep.
and so forth. And you could hear the mom rules with an iron fist. Even though
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
seems a little nervous when she gets on the camera, you know that she's the boss in that room.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's just those relationships that kind of peak out. I was like, I love their streams because it's
Yeah.
just like this organized chaos, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, yeah, and to touch on that a little bit more, ripping rotation segment. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
ribbon
Ripping
rotation
rotation
segment.
segment? But yeah, to touch on that is like you, Poker Rips Kellen, and Spencer and Brian when they're together. Those are my favorite streams, and it's because of the family vibe. It's because of
Mhm.
that, the ribbing and the jesting
Yeah,
and just all those dynamics that go on with it.
yeah,
And there's some other streamers that are great for other reasons, like Next, for instance, uh, who he's fun to hang out with. He's fun to
yeah.
talk to.
Jr.
I've pulled some fire on his stream. Jr. Next Gen TCG from Canada.
Hmm.
He's just a straight up rip and shipper, but his prices are some of the most fair I've seen. Like I was getting Abyss Eye for $6 Canadian, so like
Nice.
$4 or $5 US.
Yeah,
So, like it's considering I can't get those, it's almost MSRP.
yeah,
That could be your pack opening series between you guys. Yeah, that would be awesome to do that. Have some pack opening, but I don't want it to be the main focus of me and Daddy O's streams. Like this is fun if we open some packs at the end, or
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
couple
yeah.
in the middle or something. That's more what I'd like. But yes, it's a good idea, and that's something that me and Ride will be leaning into a little bit more. Me and
Uh-huh.
Ride are going to be more about those pack battles, like the My Little Pony. So,
Yeah,
um,
no,
but
definitely.
I'm always open to do stuff with other streamers. Like this, like I was saying, like this is my favorite part of streaming is hanging out.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
yeah, and don't.
like
I would
what's that?
say, like, for chat right now, like, throw some questions out there. I can answer
Absolutely.
or speak, I guess, in a different way. I don't have a 10-year-old sitting next to me, so, yeah,
You
no,
heard
I'm
it,
I'm
Daddy O
down for it.
Unfiltered, only
Yeah,
here.
unfiltered, there we go. Because, yeah, that's really like, do you guys have questions? Do you guys have questions about perhaps relationships that we have with other streamers or, like,
Yep.
literally anything? Because I'm open to the questions, man. I'm open to answering. Next says, I have a question. Next.
You better be nervous. Next is not the
Yeah,
guy
now
you
I'm
want asking
nervous. I should have
questions.
anybody but next.
Oh,
When you
when are we
guys
coming
coming
to
to
visit you?
visit me, bro, that
As
would
soon as
be
you pay for my
crazy.
flight.
Oh man, how much I would love to be a deep pocket daddy-o game and actually have deep pockets and be able to do stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, yeah, no, my pockets have holes in them. There's no, there's nothing there. But yeah, man, the Serbia, that'd be huge, man. That'd be huge.
Daddy-o,
Uh,
if you could change one thing about your stream, what would it be? Says Right on Rips.
that's a good question. Wow. Okay, let me see. How if I could change. one thing. There are things that I've considered doing, um, to just kind of up our game, because I really do think about these things. So I don't think so far in the future where like I said, I'm not the next Pokerev. I'm not the next. Perhaps Kideo is one day. I don't know, but
Could
I
be.
have my goals. They're very simple, and that's just building a community. But I
Hmm.
think, like, you guys are even confirming to me because I've always felt this way. The best streams have been when Kideo and I are interacting. So one of the
Yeah.
changes I've considered making is actually having Kideo pre-record gameplay, and
Yeah.
therefore the whole interaction is literally just me and him interacting with chat. Because one of my biggest things is I hate missing chats. I do.
Yeah.
Like, you guys talk a lot. It's not so easy for me to access, or at least I haven't tried my best to learn how to access like a specific person's chat, like where if someone's like, "Daddy-o, go back and read me." I literally just scroll and scroll and scroll and try to catch your name, again,
Oh, I
when it
know.
last came out or whatever. So I would like, if I could either change or improve something, it would be my
Right,
banter with
PPR?
Kideo or my banter with the chat. Like, I'd love to be better at reading chat. And I've tried
Yeah.
different things. I've tried changing screens and having a screen that's solely for chat. It wouldn't work with everything we have
Mostly
connected,
squirrel. Yeah.
mostly squirrels. But
Yeah.
100%. I think
Yeah, next. I
my
like
biggest
that.
change is I've considered pre-recording Hideo
The
just playing a
gameplay.
game and
I
just
think that
making
would
it
be
more
really
interactive.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You know,
been
and
my thought.
and one other thing, honestly, maybe not all the time. Like I don't know how much it would affect your stream. It might be something worth testing out, but um honestly, I think you could get away with giving or, doing half as many giveaways as you do and instead uh
You know,
just having more fun with chat and with Kideo in general and just doing a little, maybe not the whole thing, but a little bit of this more with Kideo, just where
yeah,
you guys can chat and
yeah,
uh
just having a little more time, right?
yeah, or even have a part of the stream where you have a chat break and you just interact with chat for 10
That
minutes or
that would
something.
be great, actually.
Yeah, just a little section of the stream where you're like, AMA time or whatever,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
No, that actually sounds.
because
Actually, I need to write this down. Like chat
I think
time.
some of your best streams were like that one where we got into how you put your pants on 1 foot on a time or
Yeah,
two.
yes. When
Like,
it's just the
dude, I
random
was
nonsense, right?
dying. I was dying laughing.
Sock, sock, shoe, shoe.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like Kideo, you're insane, brother. You
yeah,
put
sock,
him on
shoe is
two legs.
wild.
Yeah,
It's just, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. I
yeah,
think
Kellen, that might help.
the best streams have always been the ones where we've done more interacting, I guess. Somebody has Ms. Rips. Did you ever think when you decided to start YouTube that you would have such an amazing community of people? I did not. I did not. I did not. And that's because you guys may only know the more recent stuff. If you came with DPM in that raid and you stuck around because we're all right, there was a lot of things that happened before that where I was
Heck
like, I
yeah.
could never imagine this. And some of these channels that helped us, they're not around anymore, and it just breaks my heart because they did so much to keep us going. Like I said, those blessings, Charlie, you being one of them,
Thank you,
that
man.
you've hit us with many times, it came from other people before.
Yeah.
Um, there was a channel named Pixel Card Gaming, and they would send us like sealed stuff to open when we had nothing to open. Like, and this
Wow.
wasn't because there was no cards on the shelves. That was not the reason. It was because of just life, man.
Yeah.
And just the
Life is
situation, that,
expensive.
yeah, yeah. And that's what it was. Literally, I could have gone to Best Buy and bought like $4 packs, $3 packs, but I didn't have that to be spending on packs at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not around anymore. Big friend of ours, his name is Omar, Pixel Card Gaming, and he would send us sealed stuff to open. He's like, I just want to help
Wow.
Kiddio. You know, it's about helping
Yeah.
Kiddio. And I'm like, man, we appreciate like there was another one called well, he I don't know if he wants me to share his channel anymore, but him and his son also would send us stuff up until recently. And it's just one of those things that we would have never met. Pokejuan challenged us to a pack battle, and I was man, I was like, oh my god, like I want to do it. Pokejuan had like 6,000 subs at the time. I think now he's over 10,000. Um,
Thanks, Rhino. I
and
appreciate you, man.
I was like, I do want to do this, man, but I can't. I'm like, I can't get no packs to. And he sent
Yeah.
me a whole Sea and Sky collection box, which is 14 packs, by the way. At the
Wow.
time he got it at MSRP, you know, good 50, 60
Yeah.
bucks, but now that box is like a $300 box.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and it's just like those blessings that came along the way. I never imagined that our channel would ever lead to that, ever. And then Charlie
Yeah.
coming in and literally like I don't think we had ever seen 50 gifted from a person. That's just I'm not even kidding, man. That's insane. Like we were just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And those types of things. And
And
Mr. Skang. I mean, the
yeah.
list goes on and on, honestly.
Well, and you know the crazy thing is like before your stream, I didn't even have PayPal. I literally set up PayPal for your stream to send you
That's
money over.
crazy.
Like
That's crazy.
I've never given money to. The funny thing is too is that was the first DPM live I ever watched.
That is crazy.
It's still the
That is
only
crazy.
one I've watched all the way through
Uh-huh.
because I actually prefer his other videos over his live stuff.
I love his
Because
videos, yeah.
you can't really chat with him, right? Too
Right.
many people.
That thing is going a million miles an hour.
So yeah, so
Oh,
I never donated to
kilometers.
him or anything, and it was just something about Kiddio was like, I gotta send this kid some money. No offense, it
Oh,
wasn't
man.
you, Daddy-O, but
No,
yeah,
that's fair, that's
you're all
fair.
right.
I'll
Let's
take it,
go
man. I'll
right
take it when
on.
I can get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. His reaction, I really didn't think he would react. I don't know how many people caught it, man. His ears started rolling down his face, and he did a good job of like cleaning himself up pretty quick, but his reaction just ate at me. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like he understands the magnitude of this DPM raid.
yeah,
And then the next stream, I believe, was the first one where you dropped 50, or at least when we caught it.
yeah.
Um, and
Yeah, because I didn't have PayPal when I came in the
oh
first
yeah,
time,
that's
but I
right, that's
came
right.
prepared the
So
second time.
he like that was literally one of the things he's like, I never thought anybody would do something like that. Type of thing, and it's just like I don't know, kid, I don't know. I'm like, we just got to keep having fun and doing what we do, and we're going to be attracting all these really good people, and they're going to help us, you know, keep this thing going, and we're going to give them really cool cards in return. We're going to
Yeah,
do awesome giveaways, um, and just kind of have this mutual respect with our community. And that's kind of what I mean. That's just what it is.
yeah,
That is just what it is.
yeah. Well, and there's so many like awesome people in this community that do stuff like that. Like Charlie Mike, for instance. That dude is out there dropping hundreds on channels. And
Brother, yeah.
who's another one? Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. I've
That
seen
guy
him
is
over at like
insane, brother.
ALB. I mean, I'm starting to
Yeah,
think he's the real Ronald McDonald. Sheesh.
he might
Uh,
be with the amount of money I've seen that guy drop. 2
yeah.
nothing England. Holy wow, that was fast. Right on.
Ooh, that is fast. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I never. He's never come to any of our streams, but I'm not. It's funny because I'm not like, oh, I need to do everything I can to get that guy over here. It's
No.
like I want
No, you
people to
want it to
find
be
us
natural.
organically. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want people to find us organically, and even when we get raids, not everybody is subscribing. You might not like what we do, and that's okay. Or you may
Yeah.
not like that there's a kid here, and that's okay. You don't have to be a part of this. But yeah, no. But
And
Miss Rip,
I've made the mistake of dropping money on channels, um, and then coming back and realizing this channel isn't what I thought it was. That was a
right,
mistake, like,
right.
so now that's part of why I've slowed down too, is I'm like, I want to make sure if I'm sending money to anybody that they're deserving
Supporting.
of it,
Mhm.
and there's, but that's the other issue is there's so many. I think I'm in between 8 and 10 discords, and every one of those guys is a friend or somebody who I spend a lot of time on streams with.
Right.
And it's become like, how do I who do I help out,
Yeah.
It's kind of like, because I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, Charlie's dropping this guy money and not me, and it's
Mhm.
because he doesn't like me. But just know, if I'm not dropping money, like, obviously, Daddy-O, but if I'm not
Yeah.
dropping money on your channel, it's not because I don't like you.
No, yeah,
It's
I would never think that.
it's nothing like that. It's I like, especially now, the last couple
Mhm,
months, I'm really trying to narrow down who I'm giving it to, while
mhm,
also slowing down enough on buying packs to open on stream so that I
mhm.
can still afford to give that
Yes.
money away once in a while. And because, I mean, to be honest with you, I came out the gate. I just had gotten a $10,000 bonus from work,
Mhm.
so this was like a 10-year bonus, like, because I had never
Right.
gotten a bonus since the new system of our company.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a back pay bonus. And so I was feeding
Awesome.
that money back to the streams,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's where a lot of your money came from that I gave you, or Brian's money, or whatever. All of
and
that
it
came from
dwindles
that.
fast.
And it dwindled fast. And I still
Yeah.
have a chunk of that, but I don't want it to
Right.
be, you know, disappearing
Right.
and then regretting it later. So now I'm like
100%.
taking a moment to like step back and then reassess. And that's why I'm thinking we'll do this uh once a week givey, where you can choose, okay, we're going to drop 50 subs. That's not $50, 50 subs is kind of what I was thinking.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
uh within I mean, if somebody's 50 subs is going to cost me $200, that's a little different, but you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
dropping 50 subs on these certain channels that I support, not that other people want me to choose, I want to
Right.
choose them, because I only want to be giving money. And honestly, if I was to pick one person, it would be you and Kiddio, and it's not because of anything except for how Kiddio gives back to the kids at school, how you give your time and money to the kids at school.
Mhm.
Like, I can't imagine how much work must go into just making those packs.
It's crazy. Yeah, people don't realize that aspect of it. I suppose you're right.
Yeah,
It
I
is
seen the
quite a bit,
picture of your
but
ping pong table.
yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah,
insane. I
it's
was like,
something.
this guy, dude.
It is. It's something, man, but we know it's to make somebody somewhere else's day, just a little bit better. And yeah, like everything that comes in through the channel is either going to that or going into the hitbox or going, back to the community some way, somehow.
W.
Um,
Ronald.
y- I'm not, yeah, W. Ronald, I was reading what Next said, like, and Next is very, very deserving of this stuff, man. And
Yeah.
um, just so huge. But yeah, yeah, we try, man. We try.
We
You need
know,
more
right
card
on. You
game.
you help me out more than anybody else, right on. You're always like, you're an awesome guy to deal with. I love having you in my streams. I love chatting to you outside of streams, and I'm excited for the plans we have coming. Like, I don't know if you've seen the last stream, but me and Rydon are. I can't even remember if we mentioned it on that stream, but me and Rydon are planning at some point to do like a few month or even a year-long challenge where we
Uh-huh.
pick a Pokemon or something like that, and we try to get as many of that Pokemon as we can, but they have to
Yeah,
all be pulled on a stream.
that's
Uh,
cool.
and then at the end of the year, the loser's going to send their binder to the winner.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah, so
that's
so
cool.
yeah, so I'm excited for the stuff we have planned, and and I like the idea of doing this more often with you or with Brian or with other guys that I enjoy
Yeah, we're gonna be down.
in a non-gay sort of way. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I didn't mean to say I enjoy men on live stream.
You said it though. Clip that
I
chat.
I know. I know, I
Uh.
gotta live with it. I don't know if you caught Rydon's last live stream there, but did you see chat roasting me?
No, I didn't catch the chat roasting you.
Oh, man, they're like, because I was at the dentist day, so I missed his stream, and, uh and everybody's like, "Oh, he's running scared after that dark cry." Just like,
They might be
oh,
telling
man,
the truth.
I'll never live it down.
No, and never should you, man, because that's if all the people that saw it and know those things, man, that's the community, right? Like that's community. And that's what makes this special, I guess. Um, I want to say I know Miss Rips asked something
Oh, I
a
know.
while
Our
back.
PPR, that's insane. Oh,
Where's
Mrs.
Miss?
Rip, sorry, did we miss you?
Let's see. Did you
She
ever
said,
think? Oh
"Did
yeah,
you
yeah.
ever?"
Oh,
Oh,
oh, that same question. I know I talked about the positive part. Um, but I will say this because I know Rydon is just starting his journey. It hasn't always been positive though.
yeah,
Charlie, it happened when you first kind of became a member of our community,
yep.
right? You were around. I'm
Stamio
not going to
Games.
mention. Yeah, I'm not going to mention. I mean, I don't want to give too much, fuel
No,
to that fire.
no, there's no reason to
Um,
mention his channel.
but it was man, it was an experience. Let's say, Kideo probably still has little to no clue that it happened. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
man,
good.
it was not always. It's not always, ponies and unicorns. There's a downside to putting yourself out in public,
Yep,
um, doing what I did, which was defending my community. And we roll with the punches and we move forward. But yeah, there's going to be there's it's not always perfect. It's not always positive. And you just got to find a way to deal with the other side of it.
yep.
Um,
Hey, right
as
on. It
if
wasn't even the dark cry. It was like you pulled like what, 5 freaking full
Yeah,
arts out of 11 packs or some crap. That's
yeah,
bull.
he went
I
nuts.
know you weighed them. I don't even know if you could weigh pitch black.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. You probably can. You could at least scan them for
I've
metal for the
noticed
metallic.
people doing that. Yeah,
Yeah, you could at least scan them.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah,
I've seen videos of people doing that, going into a shop and laying out all the packs and scanning them.
that's
It's like, what are
crazy.
you doing?
That's crazy work. So
Yeah.
yeah, whenever some of this doesn't go positive or stay positive, just lean on the parts that are good, and you'll get through it. You'll get through it.
Yep. Well,
And realize
I've already experienced a little bit of drama myself,
crazy.
between friends of mine who are both
Hmm.
streamers,
Hmm.
uh, going at each other, and then I'm stuck
Wow.
in the middle. I think you
Yeah,
might have a little bit of an idea,
I do.
but
I do.
yeah, right. So, and it's like I can't. I like you guys both. Why do I
Yes.
have to pick? You know.
Yes.
So
That was my response.
it can be stressful knowing that who you pick as your friends on YouTube can affect how people view you,
Hmm.
even if you have the best intentions. So,
Yeah.
not that anybody has been particularly mean to me or anything,
Right.
and it has all resolved where both sides understand that I love them,
Hmm.
you know. So at
Yep.
least we got there, but I can see how that could have gone sideways. And
Yeah.
I mean, I think you even got brought into it at one
I
point,
did.
and it
I
was
did.
like embarrassing for me because I was like, oh man, like I don't want Kideo to think that I'm Mr. Drama, because you
No,
don't, especially at that time, you didn't know me all that
but
well, well
but
enough.
I've always I don't know if I'm different or if I'm just a dude because I feel like I talk to Alex or Pokey Ribs Kellen dad a lot, and we just kind of share. We're just kind of on the same vibes where we're just chilling and talking smack when
Yeah.
it's time to talk smack with each other or whatever.
Yep.
But there's this respect and understanding, and I don't take anything personal. I tend to realize all the time that we really only
I
have
believe you right on.
one life, man. YOLO, like Drake
Yep.
says. We have one life, and you got to live it, whatever way you feel like living it. But I choose to stay as positive as often as I can. That's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
whatever that means to anybody, I don't know, but
yeah. No, I hear that because like the way I look at it is, um, you can easily hear something from somebody and judge somebody based on that.
you're
But
right,
that doesn't make you right,
right,
because
100%.
especially like I've been in relationships where ex-girlfriends have, complained to somebody about a
Hmm.
situation, and all of a sudden that person thinks I'm this evil person when really
Right.
it was just venting, right? And having to have your girlfriend explain to them that, okay, I was venting, right? I was
Mhm.
mad. It doesn't mean that I actually think that.
Right.
But people, I've had issues with that in the past where if you like on my end too, where I've believed something somebody said about somebody, and then it turns out it's not true, and you're the asshole for believing it,
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
100%.
Because like uh, it's so easy as a human because we have friends, and when our friends tell us stuff, we want to believe them.
Mhm.
But sometimes friends are talking through emotion too, or that person just clashes with their personality. That doesn't make them a bad person.
100%.
So I think
100%.
sometimes it's just learn for yourself. Like, if you hear that somebody's a rip-off artist, for instance. Oh, we good?
Oh, did I pop
Did I
off?
lose you? You're still here audibly.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just
Okay.
can't
You
see
can't
you.
see me though?
Did you turn the lights off?
No, no.
Are you
Imagine.
sitting
I
there in
don't
the
think it'd be
dark?
that dark in here. Am I able to get off the link and get back on it?
You should be able to hop out and hop back in, and
Let me
maybe we'll do this pack battle quick
All
when
right.
you get back. So, what do you guys think? Yeah, do you enjoy this style of stream? Do you prefer the pack opening streams? I, what do you guys think? And also, what do you guys think of getting to hear from Daddy-O in a more personal level?
There we go.
And welcome back.
Thanks for having me back. No,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was just asking chat, like, how they like this style of stream, and how they feel getting to talk to Daddy-O on a more personal, laid back level.
And maybe just hearing that you're not the only one going through some of this stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
we all deal with all these random things. Um,
yeah,
sometimes, hey, you never know who needs to hear that, right? Like you're not the only one going through this.
yeah,
Um, because I mean, it is what the positive or the negative. It is what it is. I
yep,
know the topic that we were talking about, not judging people based off of others. It's kind of part of my job. I get, like I said before, I get a list of kids' names. I don't know them, from John, right? I don't know them from anybody else. And
yeah. So, one sec here. Nick, the
uh,
reason why it's hard to do chat is because I literally have to cut Daddy-O off to read chat or vice
yeah,
versa. So, uh, yeah. Well, it is more difficult than it seems because I literally had to cut him off to read your thing. So trying to find spots to read chat is a challenge. I will say that.
right. Yeah, because yeah, Nick, you're right. There definitely is that aspect to it. And I think if we keep doing this more often, we'll figure out how to be better at it, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I was
But yeah,
thinking one thing that might help is doing in the future doing face chat so we can see when each other is talking. That might help us with cutting each other off, and
You just want to see my face. You want a face reveal?
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a hat.
Fella.
I'm
I'm
not
wearing a hat.
I know it's so funny that I started the last stream without a hat.
I'm glad
You
to
could
hear
tell
that,
that
Nick.
I'm in a hurry when I'm not wearing a hat.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, hey, something's wrong over here.
Yeah.
Hey, SCA, welcome in. Rafa, appreciate you.
ALB
ALB Discord read. Thank you guys so much. We're just chatting with Daddy-O today. We're just about to do a pack battle. Probably wrap things up because I'm at 33%. Oh.
Or 0. I don't know. What happened there?
Oh, well, you cut your visual's gone again.
Is mine?
But I think it might be my internet. Oh, hey, there's a handsome fella.
Thank
wow,
you.
Man, you look so much different without a hat, though. I like that hair, though.
So I will tell you that the hair is new. I did not have hair up until this summer. I barely started. I would cut it very short, very short.
Yeah.
I didn't have hair up top. I was literally with like a 1 or a 2 on top. No hat, says PPR. Appreciate you, Rafa. Appreciate you, Slick Rick.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll do more streams like this in the future. We do kind of have to start wrapping this up because I'm at 33% battery.
Yes. Let's wrap it up. Let's battle this out. What did people?
Right.
What a handsome fella.
Darn tootin'. I'd show my face, but like next to Daddy-O, I'm gonna look like a pig.
Nah, don't lie to me. I've seen your face. I want you to look up this YouTuber named Savage Pokeverse. He doesn't stream anymore. He used to. Savage Pokeverse. Whenever I got a glimpse of you, I really thought you were him.
You know, I get a lot of people telling me that I look like Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Chris Martin from Coldplay. Yeah, I can see that.
And you know what? Like as personally, I don't think he's that good looking, and I'm like, please tell me I'm better looking than Chris Martin. But apparently, girls think he's okay, so I'll take it.
You miss Savage next, me too, man. Or Chris
Martin from Coldplay. That's the one. Oh, yeah. I'll go first. You let me know, but Daddy-O, which pack you want me to open first?
We're gonna go top down. So from top down, I think you have.
Okay.
Do we have the same? Oh no, I was about to say, do we have the same?
I got the Greninja in there.
Look, if I move this to the back. Oh, you did it first.
Oh no, I did it. I did what you did. Okay, all right. There we go.
We have the same selection right there. That's kind of weird. What are the odds?
All right. We're just gonna have to go in order then. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. Now, you know, I didn't notice till the other day, but doesn't that kind of look suggestive? Just noticed that the other day, and I was like, huh.
I saw when you said that. I saw it, and then you turned it around, and I was like, okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. I know, it's surprising. Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. There's code card if you want it. One day I might keep the code cards for myself, but I don't know how to play the game, so. All right. There's a Trubbish for Beck. I sent back all my Trubbish and Gardevoirs.
So do I.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Speaking of which, I do have a bunch of bulk reverse and stuff that I will be sending you once I go through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to keep at least one of everything for a master set, but the rest I want to send to you.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. We got a hit right on the front one. Oh, Mega Gray Algae EX. Let's go.
Nice. I will say, I gave you an advantage because this is from the booster box I've been opening, and I've already pulled the SIR out of this booster box. So
you knew I needed a leg up.
I have to keep up with hits. I don't think I'm going to get a huge hit since I've already got the SIR out of this box. But I do need to at least get hits, but I'm already down 1, which is not great. All right.
Yeah, this time we won't even bother with value. We'll just go off of hits. I
See,
think
I'm
that'll
trying to
make it
fill the
more
coach
fair
up.
since you're opening a bundle, technically.
Yeah, but I won't pull a chase card. I'll tell you that.
Well,
All right.
let's hope you do. Prove me wrong. Everybody seems to have
Imagine
great luck on my streams.
so far. All right. Reverse Flaffy, reverse Deoxys, and
Thank you, VIP. Appreciate you.
0 for 1. 0 for
0
1.
for 1. Oh my goodness. Do I have a chance? Is there a chance?
I might already be win with Daddy's pool. Yes, PRK is correct. Man, our pool rates are wow. I will say, yeah. Yeah, we're rough. We're rough over here. We don't got that Brian luck.
That guy is insane.
He does
I don't know how he
open
does it.
10 times more packs than I do. No, that's
Yeah, but how
probably an
does he
understatement.
manage to? Does he just like film every pack he opens and he only shows us the good ones?
I think so. I really do
Yeah,
think
it
so.
must be. Must be.
I do think so. Yeah. So imagine how many
Like,
packs he's ripping that don't have hits.
no kidding.
I think he's a billionaire, man. I think he's a billionaire.
He's
He's
got to
secretly a
be.
billionaire.
I think he's got to like. I don't know. He's like maybe a hitman for the CIA or something. He's kind of mysterious about his job.
Yeah, yeah. All he says is
Oh,
he
hey, I
grows
didn't have
drunk.
this one. At least
Nice.
there's one for the PC.
Nice. I
Yeah.
have this. Where is it? I have this one. I don't know how I ended up with two, but this is that card, I believe,
Oh,
that same
hey.
card, but stamped.
Yeah.
Um, it's from I forget not the card shop, the bookstore. Barnes is it Barnes and Noble? It might be Barnes and Noble. And somehow I ended up
Okay.
with 2 of those. I had no clue. So I'm like,
Wow.
maybe some trade bait for somebody or something. But
Yeah.
that card reminded me just because I just figured out today. I just figured out today that I had 2 of them. I was like, why do I have 2 of these?
Hey VIP, I've noticed your PC hasn't been getting a whole lot of love lately. Seems like
Yeah, a lot of
everything's going into the trade pile.
the play pile.
That's right.
The play pile, I've seen a lot, which is probably the lowest of piles for him, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the nicest way of saying bulk.
Speaking of which, guys, if you don't know, this is being given away in my Discord, so make sure you sign up, sign in, whatever. Right on, just drop the link. But this is being given away, sealed on my Discord channel. And all you got to do is show up and hit the button.
All right. We're about to tie
Here
this
we
up.
go.
AZ
Hey,
Tranquility. That's one we needed.
not bad. Good.
That one's
Well,
going
that's
into
even
the
better.
PC.
Let's go.
All right, 1-1. 1-1.
Yeah, all tied up. All tied up. I feel it. This one's the one. We're getting a chase card in here.
Where did your packs come from? Are those singles from like a card shop or?
These are all singles, and they are from 2 different card shops. And I was actually sorry, 2 of them are from Canadian Tire, and 2
Okay.
of them are from London Drugs, which is just like a drugstore.
Do you say tire? Like tire?
Yeah, it's like a hardware store.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, that
Yeah.
is got to be the most interesting place to get your Pokemon packs.
Yeah, believe it or not, they have Pokemon packs behind the sports counter, and nobody knows they're there.
Nice.
So
Don't tell me.
I kind of going to be in trouble now though, because just yesterday I went in and they moved them all to the front, right next to the checkout.
No. Oh
I'm like,
man.
because yeah, I talked to the guy and he said nobody knew they were there. So for the longest time, I was the only guy buying them. I could go in there and buy 10 packs and not feel like I was taking them away from anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was
Free
my
boost,
secret for a while.
free booster pack with 4 tire purchase. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Canadian Tire, we all call it crappy tire. Do not go get your tires from Canadian Tire. Don't get your car work done at Canadian Tire for that matter.
Oh my goodness. I've been blessed that my dad is a mechanic, man. I've always had that covered. I grew up doing that type of work basically, so I can do it myself. Oh,
nothing.
All right. All right. This is my chance. At least an EX. In fact, I need the Pyroar EX. That's the only EX I'm missing from this set. So I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Next Discord giveaway will be 4 tires right on from Canadian Tire.
I just paid $250 for a tire last week, so
you know what?
better
I
be
take that
careful with
back.
that
We're gonna
giveaway.
give away 10 Pokemon packs instead. It'd be cheaper.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I do have
I-
low profile tires, so I do have special tires.
oh yeah.
So that might be my downfall. All right, come on. Have a look. Ferrothorn.
Hey, my boy.
Let's see. Meowstick. Oh, no. Oh, yes, we take those. We take those.
An EX. Yep, that's a
An
hit.
EX.
He's up 2-1. 2-1, guys.
We take those.
I should have known when I seen the spiky boy. Those are good luck. All right, we got 2 more packs left, guys. It's coming down to the wire. Can I tie it up, or will Daddy-O maintain the lead? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, pretend you didn't see that. Do you like? I'm sure you've seen them before, Daddy-O. Do you like my unique pack openings? How I just flail and fumble everything all over the place?
Yeah. Yes, I've seen. I'm just like, okay.
Jays, join the Discord. We'll be giving away 4 tires next giveaway.
Used, very used.
Yeah. They come off of my truck. All right.
Jays mix.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh,
hey, Felipe. I don't have this one. Another PC.
I saw it. I saw the stars.
Yeah. We tied it up. It comes down to the wire, the last pack. Last pack magic in the chat.
I still have 2 packs.
No, I got 1 left. That's what I'm saying. It's coming down to the last pack.
Is it 2-2? Oh, it's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
Hopefully it doesn't come down to the last pack. Hopefully I take the lead here. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Jays, my loves. Thank you.
Carvine. Oh, you know what I was gonna say? When you said, now that you said that, it kind of reminded me. There's a part of me that doesn't want to watch not that I don't want to support people, but I don't want to pick up other people's habits that they say on stream. Because when you say that, I'm like, he watches Alice. Obviously, I know you watch Alice, but there's another one for the garbage pile.
Oh, yeah, that's actually an inside joke. It's Veggie Beast showed up on one of Alice's streams, and he said from now on, anybody who enters the chat, we greet them with my loves.
My loves.
Kind of as a rib at Alice, right? And so now, whenever I see Veggie or Jay's Mix or Alice, I call them my loves.
Gotcha.
So that's where that came from.
So I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure there's people in here that know Rocket Scott.
Yeah.
Which is like the first kind, member of the community that I was like following. And he goes, sheesh, all the time. And you catch me and Kiddio saying it because we used to always just have his streams running on our TV. And I'm like, I don't like that we're copying him. But the funny thing in the past 2 years is we've heard people that, especially Brian, that copy the stuff that we say. which is
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious. But we're like, what did you say? We invented that. You can't say that.
Imitation is the purest form of flattery, they say, though.
Absolutely. I have to roll with that. I
Yeah.
have to roll with that.
Hey, that next time it happens, just that's proof that you're a better streamer, right? He's stealing your stuff.
Yeah.
Brian, don't come at me, bro. we we got to do one of these in the future, and I don't want you to already hate me when we do.
You already know all he's going to talk about is me. He's
Yeah,
obsessed with me.
you and all his Dragonites. He's gonna have them all lined up in the background, and
Oh my gosh. I tell him, I'm like, bro, people hate you for that. You know that, right? They don't care that you have cool cards. Or if you have cool cards, that show it to them once and then put it away. We don't want you to shove it down our throats every time. Trash
yeah,
pile.
I know you're giving me collection envy.
100%. 100%.
Here we
Yes,
go. Here we
VIP's
go. Oh,
intro. No
hey, I
way.
got the same hit as your last one.
Dude,
Drill EX.
you just took
All
the
right,
lead.
I'm
Oh my
up. I'm
god.
up. Wow, what are we gonna do if we
Oh
tie?
no. What you tell me. I mean, I'm taking
I guess I got one
collect.
more pack I could spare if it came down to that, but
With our luck, you just took it. You just took it. Let's see. I'm just glad we pulled one for the binder. At least we pulled
I
one for the
swear to
binder.
God, though, if you pull the chase, I'm quitting these pack battle streams.
Right. All right, here we go.
Absolutely VIP. Looks like
Quilladins.
football score now. Oh, really, eh?
Really?
Yeah,
Trash
that's what we'll
pile.
have to do. If we tie, we'll have to do a rematch stream.
Yes. Even if we don't tie, we have to do
Oh,
a rematch stream.
Roxanne, if
Ah,
you get another Felipe, I need it. Okay, Roxanne, I will keep that in mind.
you
Um,
win.
also, I mean, Felipe is not the craziest card to come by, so if you wanted to offer me something for a trade, we could make something work out.
That sounds good. Actually,
So let me know.
actually, are you trying to master Chaos Rising, by the way?
I am. If I can, I'd like to master Chaos Rising or Perfect Order. It's just kind of whatever I can get.
Perfect Order is
And
probably going to be one that you can get your hands on.
I think so too. I'm more leaning into that. Like Chaos Rising, if it happens, if I hit a chase, then we'll, double down on it.
Yep.
But honestly, Perfect Order has been kinder to me. I
Yes,
know
and
a lot of people have told me, "Oh, Perfect Order has crap hits," and I've seen a lot of people that get crap hits, but it's been good to me.
the chase cards, the value of them has been going
Thanks,
down.
right
So
on.
if it ever comes to the point where you got to buy them, it's not like they're
Yeah,
crazy expensive either.
and that's the way it should be. It should, like I wouldn't mind if the top chase out of every set was only $200, but they were more
Yep.
affordable to get.
Yeah. 100%. And it's actually gone. It was at $200 for the longest time. I think the other day I saw that it's down to like 180.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and honestly, that it's the Meowth in Perfect Order, right?
Yep, the Meowth.
Yeah, that Meowth is actually probably my favorite full art out of the 3 sets.
Hmm.
I like Greninja, but Greninja's never been. I prefer Lucario over Greninja, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And Meowth is just like, I mean, I grew up watching the show, so like Pikachu and Meowth were like the main characters of the good guys and the bad
Iconic.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Meowth always has a special place in my heart.
Yeah. So it
So
might be perfect order.
yeah, might be something to lean into for sure. I was able to get these, so we're rolling with these on the next stream. We got 3
Fun.
blister packs of Chaos Rising. I'll be giving away the promos from those.
Hmm.
And then we'll probably open one of these, and we're gonna send the promo to Yuna for a late
Nice.
birthday. So I was going to originally I missed her mom's stream. I missed Christina or her message. She asked me if I could find one of these, she would pay for it for Yuna's birthday. And the
Uh-huh.
sad thing is I had picked one up that day to open on stream, and I didn't read her message till basically I had already said I was opening this on stream.
Yeah.
And so I felt terrible. She's like, "Don't feel bad." I'm like, "I can't help it." Like, you know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have totally done that if I knew. So now I was like, well, I won't send you the whole tin because it's just, it's a whole thing. But I will
It is a
send you
whole
the
thing.
promo for free as a birthday gift. So because I already
Mhm.
have the promo anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing on my next stream.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. So I guess we'll wrap it up, Daddy O. But I appreciate every little bit of this. Wish Kiddio could have been here, but the truth is that we got into at least a couple times some situations that was probably better chat without Kiddio. So next time we can do some more Kiddio
Yeah,
centered chat. I'll
for
have some
sure.
more questions for him particularly, and just be able to listen to him say what he wants to say too. Maybe ask me some questions. So
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
awesome. And yeah, just thank you guys for building such an awesome community. Um, and for all the giving back to the community that you guys do. And it's not even giving back. It's like you give first and then you get back. So
Well,
so
thank
yeah,
you for being a
I have
part of our
nothing but
community.
respect for you guys.
Well, we appreciate that, man. Absolutely appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in chat, and I mean,
Thanks,
there will
Fiocchi.
never be enough words. Enough words.
Absolutely. It's impossible to thank people enough. Uh, it's like, same thing when I've dropped money in the past. People are like, "How do I thank you?" It's like, "Thank you." But it's true. When you're the one trying to thank person, it's like, "How do I make it clear that I'm thankful?" And it's like
100%.
all they want is a thank you. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. Anything else you'd like to say or ask before we call it a night?
Chat? No?
Anybody in chat have anything they want to ask or say before we call it a night? 2 hours and 30 minutes. I thought this was going to be like an hour-long stream.
We just started talking, man. That's what it is. It just started
And that's
talking.
that's the best thing we could have done. The questions I wrote, even I was reading them and like, this is going to be, it's not as exciting as I would hope, my questions and stuff, but the
Yeah.
fact that I didn't even have to ask one of them and we still had this much content and this much fun, that's
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
that
All
is.
right,
It
what does he
is.
say? Do a food stream. This was good. A food stream would be interesting. A mukbang? The Daddy-O
Ooh,
versus me, see who can eat the most food?
who eats the loudest?
Yeah. I think I might win. If it's like spaghetti, I slurp those mothers.
Yo,
What is the
hey, Poker is
favorite
killing
card
answering this
each of you
question.
own? Yeah.
Favorite?
You go first, Daddy-O.
You know what? Oh my goodness, I have too many answers for this.
Percent right on.
This is from somebody that doesn't collect. My favorite personal card from childhood has to be this
Wow,
is
that's a nice one.
my mom actually found this in a shoebox when she was cleaning out her garage maybe half a year ago at this point.
Wow.
The Ancient Mew, where I went to the movie and actually got this card. So this is my personal. Um, as far as our channel and my journey with my son doing this, our first ever chase we pulled was the Giratina V Star from Crown Zenith. We
Wow, that
pulled it
must have
on
been
stream.
exciting.
It was I never imagined even pulling a chase card. So getting
Heck yeah,
this one,
Ryan. I like that.
I believe that's probably my favorite from our collection,
Yeah.
or from our journey together. My absolute favorite card, though, is got to be our Charizard from Phantasmal Flames.
Yeah.
That's just got to be
Oh,
my
that's a
straight up
nice
favorite.
one. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite card that I have pulled on stream would probably be that Lily's Clefairy. That was my second pack on my first ever live stream, so that was insane.
You didn't even know that was an SIR, did you?
I didn't even know it was a hit. Like I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it was a hit, but I didn't know it was a hit.
Like a hit. That's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, when I looked up the price and it was like $200, I was blown away.
Oh man,
Wow. That's
that's just
gorgeous.
that's it, man. That's it. That's the
I
favorite.
love seeing the Evo line in there too.
That's insane. Just
Hmm.
beautiful.
The Coffee Hike podcast. I do like that. I do like that, Ryan. And I got to put a coffee
Ooh,
cup right here. Have that
Ryan,
coffee brewing.
you do so much for so many other channels, man. You
Yeah.
have so many great ideas. Like take those, man. Run with them.
Oh, Ryan, yeah, absolutely. You're not only a god mod, you're an ideas man.
Absolutely. Always around when you need them, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, so actually my favorite card, um, other than that card, like my favorite nostalgia, or not even nostalgia, my favorite the card I'm most attached to, let's put it that way, is
Uh-huh.
actually that card Kitty got me. I have it in a custom case for it, and it's displayed
Nice.
front and center in my bedroom. And it's the fact that he got that for me out of his own pocket with
He's the
nobody
man.
asking for it,
Yeah, that's yeah. So
and being my favorite Pokemon, I'm like, yeah. So that's front and center in my collection, even if it's not a expensive card. The money never mattered; it was the thought behind it.
mhm. Yeah.
All right, VIP, catch you later. We're about to end it anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah, last thing, Kiddio, thank you, or Daddio, thank you again for agreeing to do this with me, and hopefully we'll have some more of these in the future.
We definitely will. We definitely will.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, have yourself a great night. Say hi to the family for me, and we'll chat again soon. What are
Yes,
your
sir.
thoughts on mystery boxes? Um, I really like the mystery boxes we've been opening on next stream. But in general, I'm not a huge mystery fan guy or box.
Our last long form video. So if you look at our content, we made a mystery box and we sent it over to Toke Pools, and Toke Pools made us a mystery box and sent it over to us, and we had a lot of fun doing that. If that's the
That would
type of
be
mystery
cool.
box you're speaking of.
That would be cool. I'd actually like to do that one time too, is put a mystery box together and send it to you, or send one to
Yeah,
Brian
we'd
or
be down.
something. That would be cool.
We'd definitely be down. I don't know if Brian has it in him to send a sealed pack.
Yeah, well, I was actually gonna say, like, Brian would probably just throw my stuff in the garbage anyway. Right?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
He's
Yeah,
like, I got this card.
I got 5 of those. No, he's
But
definitely
yeah,
a collector through and through.
yeah, yeah. Well, thanks again, guys. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, Daddy-O, and God bless. We'll see you again soon.
See you in the next one.
Peace out, chat. Peace, Daddy-O.
Peace.